We're live. I'm here. Sky Sports Boxing live stream. Thanks to the team for bringing me here today. I'm excited. And we've got a lot of things going on. We're going to have some interviews happening. I'm just going to be waffling away. You're going to send in some questions. We're going to be active. It's that time. So, we got another fight coming up right now. I think Richard's getting in the ring soon. And we got Jermaine Brown as well. It's going to be a very interesting fight coming up. We got Ebony Jones. Ebony Jones, I was in the amateurs with her. I haven't seen her for how long? And then to end up in the same place, crazy. So I'm excited to see how she goes as well. What's everyone saying at home? Look at my face. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. I'm actually live. I'm here. I can't believe it. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm going to take one of these out so I can hear what I'm saying properly. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I'm good now. We're going to have a few interviews. As I said, Joe Willer's going to come on there as well. Imagine me and Joe Willer was training against each other, and now we're here, we're team. We're basically working together all the time. It's crazy. So I'm excited. Got my cameraman Roms here as well. Shout out to Roms. Chilling. A few other people in the back. Looking at myself on the screen. I've got the boxing here. Just trying to take in the scenery right now. You know, when you get a new home, you just want to find out where everything is. That's what I'm doing right now. Just getting comfortable on the camera, enjoying myself. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we're getting
perfect height.
Look who it is.
Hey, come on. Are we live?
8 o'clock. I told them 8 o'clock.
Oh.
And you're here already?
Yeah, we're out here.
You said, no, you're good, man.
Good, mate. Wait, are we actually live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay, bless. Yeah, mate.
It's live stream. There's no cuts, there's no breaks.
Fair play. Mate, I'm excited. I just saw the Polish fighter just there going to take his walkout, and it just sends me back every time to that moment. You know, just before you come out the curtains.
It's intense.
So intense. You see him, like, really trying to get himself there, but you're like, has he gone too far? Is he, you know, and managing that mental state just before you fight?
The balance, people, listen, the balance between being too nervous, not being nervous enough is very thin. You got to find the right little medium. But we'll see shortly if he's got it or not.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's good to have you on there.
Yeah.
I heard you're coming back.
Mate, I hope so. 8 o'clock.
Right?
25 minutes.
Yes. Coming back at 8 o'clock, so let me just enjoy this little time, and then I'm going to see you shortly.
Alright, bless. Yeah? Take it easy, guys. See you at 8.
In a bit. Yeah, lots going on back here. It's really nice to see, you know, just being backstage. Because at home, you guys are watching, if you're watching on the TV, obviously, then you're watching what you can see out there. But I'm seeing what's happening back here. So because you can't see what's happening back here, I'm just going to tell you what's happening back here. Got a couple laptops, guys working on the lights over there, the camera team. We got Johnny who's here to help me tonight. Johnny, thanks for helping me. Because, you know, it's my first show and everything. Can get nervous and stuff. So thank you, Johnny. You know, and we got some other members of the team at the back there as well. So I'm getting a little family vibe right now, you know. First day on the Sky Show, I'm getting a little family vibe. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it. But when you're ready, remember to send in some questions. When you're watching the stream, send in something. I'll be replying to them, chatting to them. Actually, Rooms. What? I need to get my phone. Yeah. Don't matter, we're live, but it's okay. He has my phone for me, taking some content for the Realist channel as well. Sky is obviously, they're working with the Realist, but the Realist channel on YouTube, you guys know what it is. So he's just getting some behind the scenes, so you guys are satisfied on there as well. But let me see. Let's log on to this and see what's going on. How do I get the live chat? I want to get the live chat. Bear with people. Patience is a virtue. It's up. Alright, let's have a look through. So I've seen a lot of Let's Go champs. I expected that, but then I thought people might let that go by now. But a lot of Let's Go champs. Shout out to Shannon Briggs, as I always say, it was just a moment in time. I respect the man. Yeah, I respect him. Ex-heavyweight champion of the world. What can I really say? Come on, Ebony Jones, I'm agreeing with that one. I'm going to double that one. I want to see her do well. Someone said, is that Viddal Riley? But they spelt my name with 1 D, so technically you're wrong. For it to be me, it would have to be spelled with 2 Ds, but it's me anyway. I'm just being difficult. What else is no? Let's keep scrolling down. Let's scroll down and see one more. He's doing well. Oh, someone said I'm doing well. I appreciate that. That's good. I enjoy a compliment, especially when my first time doing it. So I get used to my face. I'm happy with that. What's going on here? There's some pictures being taken. Just watching a little, I don't know what a montage actually of Richard right now, Richard Riakporhe. As we know, he's fighting tonight. He's found a home now on Sky, and some devastating punches are being thrown. We know how strong he is, and yeah, that's a very good clip. That's a very good clip put together there. And we want to see if the performance tonight looks like those clips, if he can add it into the next montage. That's what it's all about. So we want to see that. What you saying, man? You alright? Good. Just hailing a few supporters from behind the camera. You alright? Cool. Ooh. So we're here for boxing. This is what you guys got to remember. As much as it's supposed to be entertaining, as much as it's supposed to be chilled, we're also here for the boxing. So when the fights are happening, right now we're just having a little interval between the fights, as you know. But when the fights are happening, I will be just doing a little drop in and giving you my opinion on that as well. So don't think I'm here just to be talking to our mates and checking the live stream comments, because it's not just that. We will be talking about the boxing as well. That's important for you guys to know. So we got a question from Nathan. Viddal, who is your all-time favorite boxer? Also, when is your next fight? So my all-time favorite boxer, if you don't know this by now, you may never know, it's Roy Jones Jr. And I'm pretty sure some of you have heard that before. And when will my next fight be? I can't exactly say, but I'm very hopeful it will be before the end of the year. Very hopeful it will be before the end of the year. That's all I can say right now. You check. Ooh. I've got another one. Phone's going off. My phone is pinging. I'm not used to getting this much attention. We got Pickle Stick. Okay. Viddal with 1D, but it's okay. Will you ever consider moving up to heavyweight? I guess it's not an unrealistic thing to think, because I'm so close to heavyweight anyway, but at the same time, it would have to make sense. It would have to be for a good reason, because I'm a comfortable cruiserweight and I make the weight fairly easy, so I don't think there's a need for me to go up there. But if it makes sense, you might see me up there with the bigger guys swinging hands. You never know. But for now, we're just sticking at cruiser. 100% sticking at cruiser. So, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so as you know, Chris's fight was off because of whatever reasons, we know, the medical, etc. But we have a triple main event, I could say co-main event. David Avanesyan is in one of those fights. He's just arrived now. He's been looking calm and collected the whole week. He's got his European title. Woo. I haven't seen the European title really up that close, and it's very shiny. It's actually it's a very shiny belt. But yeah, he's just arrived now. Richard's walking to the ring shortly, as his opponent is walking now. He's looking intense, the team is walking, it looks serious, so I'm expecting a serious performance. The energy, he had a good energy. I just see him walk by. Oh yeah, by the way, where I'm standing, you can see like the fighters walking in and out of the changing rooms and stuff like that, so I can also tell you guys what I see, and that is something that I see. So you get that little aspect too when you tune into the live stream. Different. So yeah, Richard's gonna walk to the ring shortly. Saw the team looking intense, they're looking ready. We're gonna see the performance. He's gonna want to make a statement. Same way when I get back in the ring, I'm gonna want to make a statement. He's been out a little bit of time, so whenever you've been out the ring, you want to remind people why you're a fighter. You know, you want to remind people why you should be taken seriously because they forget, because the world moves quickly. But you have to understand that and just do your business when you get back in there. So hopefully Richard can do that tonight. Let me see if I've got another question. Yes, we do. Another question in from Daz. How many boxers on today's card could Viddal beat? Well, I don't know if we're saying like fantasy picks. Because if it's a fantasy pick, like if Viddal was this weight, would he beat him? Then I guess that's a long list to go through. But I guess if you're going off only the one cruiserweight, or there's been two cruiserweights actually, which is Mikel and Richard, then in due time, shouldn't I believe that I can beat these guys? I've been saying this to you guys all the time. If I don't think I can win, why am I in the sport? I've been saying this because it's true. It's just all about timing. It's timing. Don't get ahead of yourself. You have to know when you're progressing. You got to know how you're moving. That's how we do it. But that was a good question though, because I could answer it in two different ways. So make sure you keep them questions coming in. I'm gonna keep checking the live stream as well. Let me refresh this right now. And we'll see what we got. What's my prediction for Fury and Wilder 3? We know that's a big fight. I think Fury wins it though, but I think it's going to be a battle. I think it's going to be a war. They built up animosity for so long between the two of them. I think that no one's going to go down easy. I don't think anyone's going to back down from that fight easy. I think Fury wins, but it's going to be a scrap. It's going to be a very good scrap. Let's see if we get another one. How long will I be commentating for? Well, I'm not exactly commentating. I'm kind of just showing you guys what I live back here. But then I'll do a little bit of commentating because obviously I know a little bit about the sport. And I can offer my perspective, so, you know what I mean? But I'm not commentating per se. I'm just living and being included in the environment, trying to share that with you guys, so you just see what's happening backstage. Like, look at this. You can hear whoa when they're at your arena, but I'm back here doing this. See what I'm saying? And we're in the same place, so that's why I'm here, just to show you a little contrast of what's going on. That's it. So it's that time. Face off. This is when you stare the guys in his eyes, and then they say that if you look away, then it means that you're weak, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, we're going in now. Round one. Let's see if the start is fiery. I want to see a fiery start. Here we are, ding ding, round one. Okay, so it's not a rush out, swinging loads type thing. It's being fought through. Can see that it's being fought through. But it's just good to know that even watching this, it's just good to know we're going to be seeing boxing frequently on Sky, because it's something I'm used to seeing. Growing up, that's what you see, that's where boxing is. It's actually good to watch it now and just be familiar with everything and just know that, okay, this is something that's happening, here to stay once again. It's a quiet start from Richard. I thought he was going to come out a bit more fiery, but it's quiet. It's quiet at the moment, but you got to work out your opponent. That's part of the game. It's part of the game. Oh yeah, yes please. I'm being offered water. Definitely would take some of that. Yeah, all good, all good. Oh yeah, that would be oof. I'm getting treated nice. I just got the water offer, then shortly after someone said, "Do you want a chair?" I'm like, "God, whatever you want to offer, I'm here. I'll take it." Ooh, I can see the guy getting the chair. Like I said, I want you guys to feel like you're here. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that and just telling you what I see, so you can just feel like you know what's going on back here. That's my plan. That's what I want to achieve from this. No. Still quiet start. We're in the final minute of the first round, and still nothing crazy has happened. But sometimes you do have to feel a guy out and see how it goes. Yeah. I don't know when what I'm gonna do about this chair. Or if it was even for me in the first place. I'm not sure. What was he? Okay, he's opened up a bit more. He took a bit of the initiative there. Got his jab working. You know that's how it goes. You got to get that jab going. Keeping his range. He's boxing well. He's boxing well. He's taking his time. It's a patient start. Ooh, good force in the backhand. We saw a stumble, but all good. That's round one down. I know he'll be happy to get that one out of the way, because it's been a while. It's just like, okay, I done it. I'm back in. Can feel it. It's that time. So that's good. Am I sitting? Yeah. I thought I was gonna. Told you guys I'm getting a chair. Oh, thanks, JD. Look, they got you on the stream. Yeah. This is my fairly godmother, so thanks. Ooh, Rums. Remember the knee pain I told you I might have tomorrow? It's just been eliminated. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I remember. It's my first mistake of the night, but I remember now, straight away. So you're not going to see that again. Okay. Back to the boxing. Round two. Now he's fought him out a little bit. We'll see if he closes in, if he puts a few more moves together to advance. But it's 8 rounds. It's round 2. So we're doing all right. What time is it? I know I've got Joe coming back. I'm gonna be prepared for him. Okay, you got 8 minutes. All right, nice. Obviously, because I'm here, I still get messages coming in from the people. Yeah, so. Oh, I got a compliment on my shirt. My cousin complimented my shirt. He said it's a nice brown shirt. I'm happy about that, because he normally gets on to me about how I dress. So that's good. Compliment in there. Hopefully he's still watching. Thanks, man. Back to the fight now. So you see Richard, he's established his range with the jab and then just landed the right hand, which is just what I was about to say, is if you can touch someone with the jab that much, then you probably can detonate other punches. That's what a lot of people have to realize. If you can touch with the jab, you probably can detonate other punches. And now he established that. He's bringing in the backhand. The guy isn't coming off the line of attack, so he can start to detonate bigger punches. This is what we're starting to see. So it's a good game plan. It's working. Oh, do I need? Okay, I'm all good. All right, cool. Thought I was in trouble again. These guys got me on edge today. But yeah, a couple right hands have come in and have done damage, knocked the guy a bit off balance. So I think again as well another one. So I think Richard can believe he has enough power to knock this guy over, especially with that backhand, because that's what seems to be doing the thing right now. Okay, so we're seeing the center has changed hands right now. Oh, you know it would be great, guys, if I had a sheet of the fights, If I had a sheet with all the fights on it, that would be perfect. Just as a little guide. Oh, good right hand, good right hand. He took it like a champ. He'll make it back to the stool. He took it. Let me see if there's any more questions coming in right now. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Thoughts on Pacquiao retiring? I think it was the right time. I think he knows Ugas is a fighter he would have beaten in his prime or even a few years ago, but he's focused on so many other things now. You know, he's focused on so many other things. Like, he's a congressman, he might be prime minister, president, I'm not sure on what you call, you know, the highest guy out there. But yeah, he's doing that, and I think it's the right time. I think it's actually the right time for him to retire. He's done so much for the sport. Only 8-weight boxing world champion. Like, come on. The amount that he's achieved is crazy. So I think, yeah, it's the right time for him to retire. We're going into round 3 now of this fight. And we're seeing if things will heat. Oh, okay, he's come out with a little bit of an attack. Sometimes you do need to settle into it. Sometimes you do need to settle into it. And I feel like that's what we're seeing right now. Bit of a clinch. Oh, so you see Richard's trying to set up the right hand, the slip right hand, which is an effective move. You know, slip the person's jab, come over, boom with the right hand. He just tried it again, just fell short. The guy smothered him, but you can see that's the move he's trying to set up, and he does hit with power. So if he executes that move perfectly, he probably will get the guy going. And you know, it's 8 rounds, so you got a bit of time to make these things happen. Oh, I got a photo coming. Perfect. This is why I like working with the team. You just voice something and bang, it's in your hands. I now have the schedule of the fights. Perfect. Alright, so you see Richard here against Twardowski. Perfect. Jermaine Brown, that fight has been heating up. Ebony, David Avanesyan, yeah, nice. And Pickford, we know he bangs. Maybe if that fight goes. But, yeah, lovely. Perfect. And I saw a few of the fights earlier before we went live. Got the atmosphere going, which was nice. Couple questions. We're back. Terrence 465. Any advice for people wanting to get into boxing? I would say, you know what? I'm gonna answer that question in 55 seconds. I'm gonna watch the rest of this round. I'm gonna let you know what's happening, and then we're gonna get back to that question. But I will answer it. So just bear with me. I want to see what's happening here. Okay, he went for a feint and had to come out the middle. Starting to get a little bit more clinchy. The fight's starting to get a little bit more clinchy now. It's round 3. I guess the adrenaline's gone down. It's time to start thinking about, you know, what your game plan can really be. Ooh, nearly a good body shot ripped in there from Richard. Right hand to the body also. So maybe he's trying to invest in the body early, which is also a good strategy. Some may know, you work the body early, they say it pays off late. So it's a good game plan, even in an 8-round fight. It's not the championship distance of 12, but still enough time to wear someone down, hitting the body. So that's what we're seeing. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my question. I'm a man of my word. So let's see it. Any advice for people wanting to get into boxing? I'd say learn the psychology of the sport, as well as learning the physical side of the sport, because you can learn how to do something, but it doesn't mean that you can necessarily know when to use it, you know, or how often to use it. It just means you can perform the moves. So a lot of people go to the gym, they want to box, and they go, okay, this is a jab, bang, okay, jab, bang, cool, and then you can throw 1-2, and then you can get like anyone on socials be looking dangerous. Some celebrities, they look dangerous when they're in the pads because they've learned how to throw the punches. Like, he's back.
We're in.
I'm standing. Oh.
Here he goes.
I'm up. What are you saying, man? What are you thinking of the fights?
Mate, he's good.
Entertaining.
22 months out, sharp jab, keeping a distance.
His thing is, I said he was establishing his jab, which we know is key, and we want to see the right hand come over more. Because once you find that range, which is the beautiful thing, touch. Oop, I'm not supposed to talk about it. Touch. And then I'm not supposed to talk about it. Touch, and then bang, come over the right hand. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
But do you ever watch these fights? Be honest, Joe. Do you ever watch this and think, I might just get back in one more time?
Mate, every time I come and do any work like this, for Sky, with Boxer.
Just to try it. Would you do it for charity?
I'd want to do it properly, because, mate, I didn't earn a single penny off my last fight. So it's sort of like, if I'm putting myself through that again, whether it's a mental struggle, physical struggle, I want to earn a penny this time. But it's every time I come in, mate, always. Do you know what? I haven't actually sparred since my fight. I train with, mate. I would, but I haven't encountered anyone that's up for it.
We'll do a spar.
We'll do it.
We'll spar.
West Ham.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Let's
no,
do
for
that.
real. Don't just.
Mate,
say...
I'll do that.
All right, cool.
I'll do that.
And it doesn't even have to be a video. We can just do it just for the sake of doing it. Just so you can feel it, because I know you will keep doing it, man.
Because, mate,
you'll get hooked on it again. It will happen.
At the moment, I go to Gym Box.
Yeah.
So obviously they have all the gym bags, and I'm always like practicing, on the heavy bags and stuff. And they got a ring there and everything, but I never get the chance to actually go and do some sparring, which is actually, where it matters really.
Listen, I'm here. If you want to do a little sparring, when I'm in training camp and whatnot, just come down. We'll do a couple of rounds.
Mate, that'd be sick.
Serious as well.
No, I'd love that, bro. I'd love that. Nah, my guy. Because as well, like, obviously, this summer I've been like smashing it. IB for, not the healthiest.
You know what? This guy is always in shape. I don't think I've seen you and you've been out of shape.
Well, right now I'd say I'm not because I want to be ripped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want to be.
But you always got the little. Do you know what I mean? The stocky look.
The stocky. I want to lean it out though. I want to lean it out. Like more boxer physique.
Well, looking like Richard. Richard's got a good physique.
Yeah, mate. Flipping now. Nah, he looks good though.
He's in good shape.
So is this potentially a future opponent of yours? Do you reckon?
I think it could be. It could be. As I said, like right now we're in the same place. I'm back in the UK. I'm looking at it. And I'm looking at the competition. There's multiple people. It doesn't have to be just Richard that could be a future opponent. But he's ahead of me, and I know that as well. He's he's further along in his career.
Really?
So if he keeps moving, we probably won't meet until late. But if things go a way that it might not go, we might catch each other because he might come back a little bit. So it's interesting. But
how much would you say that the 22 months out takes off of your career? Does it slow down the momentum?
I think so. I think it definitely slows the momentum down because you want to be in the ring as often as possible. Something that I've experienced that everyone at home gets onto me about. I know you've seen them get onto me about how I don't fight and all that stuff. It's just how it's not good for your progress. Everyone that says that is right, but it's not about just sitting down and doing nothing. Doesn't mean Richard was doing nothing, like no sparring, anything. It just means he wasn't actively in the ring.
Yeah.
So you still can get a lot of work done without being actually in the ring, but you can't replace that. I can admit that you can't replace.
Because what is the difference for you, would you say, between that sparring and getting under the lights? When you're coming out and you've got to go through that curtain and the crowd's there. Because for me, obviously, that one fight I did, it was a different sport, completely different.
It's different.
What I was doing in the gym every day
compared to that is
you get out there.
So you do.
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
the thing. You do need to be out there, and now that he's got his fight back out, I think he'll be in the ring. I think he'll be in the ring often, and I think we'll see the improvements as well. So who knows? But it would be good to be a part of this mix if it's supposed to be that way. Honestly.
How old is Richard right now?
I think he's 29. Richard
29,
28,
okay.
29. So everyone's got about 4 or 5 years on me. Everyone thinks I'm like 32 or something. Maybe it's because of my hairline. I don't even know.
It's sharp, mate. I don't know what you're on about.
I get ripped about it.
Well, they saying that on the stream right now.
I mean, I'm on the stream.
That all happens, mate. It's when you become a man.
You'll see a few hairline comments in there, but I like them anyway. It's not too bad.
That is what it is.
But they got years on me. A lot of the people in my division who are the best in the country are not my age. They're over 26. 27, 28. So they're supposed to be ahead. I'm gonna take my time, and I'll just meet up with them when there's the need to. But no rush, no rush. Like you said, you need to be in the ring often, and you also need to be in the ring with opponents who are going to help you build. Not that it's too early to fight them, and not when it's too late, but actually help you progress at a steady pace. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of people rush through, and then they meet a good opponent, and then they have to get pushed back. You know, we don't want to follow that. We want to make sure everything's.
So who takes sort of like the lead on choosing when is the right time to face certain opponents? Is it the fighter, or is it the management? Is it the promotion company? Like, who takes that role?
It's a collective effort. It's a collective effort, really. Sometimes the public, as you know, can push and push for a fight, and it can make sense. A fight can be made pretty much by the public, but most of the time it's a collective effort. A lot of people have to come together and know why and when things should happen. And if you've got a good team around you, you always fight the right people at the right time. Yeah. You know?
Oh, that's good. And so you and Mayweather, is that?
That's it. That's it. But on good terms.
Yeah.
It's not a beef thing. It's not a beef thing.
Okay.
It's just the pandemic happened, got injured, and then not injured anymore. They're supposed to fight on Logan Paul in Floyd undercard. Visa issues, long. Everything was just long. I realized during that time I actually want to be back in the UK. Yeah. I tried it fighting in the US, you know, it was cool. But I thought, you know, I want to be back in the UK. Yeah. This is where I built all my credentials. This is where my respect is. This is where people know me. Yeah. Why not just come back here and fight? So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, no, it makes sense. And it's going to be sooner than people think as well, I know. Really? Because I've been saying that for a while. I want to fight, and it don't happen. Everyone's like, this guy's just chatting. But it's actually quite soon. Yeah, well, mate, that's good to hear. I told you not. And all the ones that think I'm not fighting, I'm definitely not telling you, because you're not being nice. You're not being nice about it.
Because when I heard obviously you had that injury, there was that talk of like, is the dream over? Yeah. Or you know, was that ever on the cards? That, you know, you had to go, can I do this?
No, like I thought to myself, if I come back home and come back to a team who will be able to work with me full time and keep my body getting the treatment it deserves and it needs. Shout out to my physio Harvey, Sky Therapy, been doing his thing. Yeah. I knew I'd be alright. But it's just you need a team that's going to listen to you, going to listen to your body. You know, they're going to be able to have the time also to put into your body. And I feel like I found that. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Injury free now. It's just sorting out the other side of things, and then we'll be back, man. We'll actually be back, and then
that perseverance, that like mentality that you've got though, is like that's the biggest, almost the biggest asset. Do you know what I mean? That you are persevering no matter what. You're going to calculate it and make it work.
You have to. Everyone watching at home on the live stream, you have to kind of like just know what you're doing. You just live in your own little thought process, because people will say things all the time. Like, you know that. Come on, man.
More than anyone.
People say things all the time. You gotta just be there. It's like, you know what? Cool. You said what you said, but I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. And because I know that the team and the people around me are honest, it gives me that confidence, because I'm like, no, if it wasn't going well, I got enough people to tell me, bro, it's not banging.
Nah, it's what you need. Because a lot of like work.
I'm not hearing that, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let everyone talk. Then these guys will tell me I value their word, and they say it's cool. So.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing, because obviously a lot of people say, the Jake Paul, Logan Paul sort of gangs are all just yes men. Are they being told the right things?
This is it.
You know what I mean? It's a huge thing. Who you surround yourself with. You
see it in there. You can tell from someone's personality as well. I think there's quite a few things that let you know, okay, this person lives with the truth, or maybe not. But I keep a small team as well. You know what I mean? I keep a small team. And that's important, because everyone within the team, they know what they're doing, they're working, and we're progressing. Yeah. So, it's very exciting times. For me, it's exciting. I'm excited because I know what's coming. Yeah. Just they don't. So.
No, mate, it's the biggest thing. Like, first of all, like, whenever anything happens, right, I look at it like this, it happens twice. First in your head, and then in real life. And obviously, until it happens in your head first, you can't make it that reality.
That's it.
So as long as, forget what everyone else is saying, all the noise, if you believe it, you see how you're going to do it, then that's all that matters, because that's what's going to make it happen eventually, you know. And
it's all gradual. You know, it's all gradual. Even being here today, like I've worked with Sky a couple of times before. Me and you've worked on Sky a few times before, and it's not always been an opportunity for this role to be here. But you just have to understand everything is gradual. Everything just builds. You got to be patient. Yeah. But as long as you're chipping away, you're good. As long as you're chipping away, you're good.
There you go. Also, one little question I've always had, right?
Go on.
Do you have any, like, pre-match rituals that you do in the dressing room? Because one thing, right, that I did that was well wrong, I put on like, you know when you go to the spa and they have like very meditative music, I put on that to get really calm, but it's like the opposite, it makes you too relaxed and you're not up for a fight. So I'm like, and I suppose Connor Ben, he puts on like proper like jump up music, him and everyone in the locker room going crazy.
Sometimes you want to have that hype music just to get you going.
Yeah.
But I think I changed, you know. I changed, really. Because you know what? If you have a pre-fight ritual and you win like 6 fights in a row, and then you do it and you lose, you might change it. You're like, oh, okay, that can't be the right. That can't be the right ritual. But no, I just do some yoga and breathing techniques as well. That is the way. That is the way to help you just.
Because I saw Jake in his last fight did that. Who was it? Someone was laying down and he was on their legs. Did you see it? He was like, mate. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what it is.
You never seen that one?
It just looks like it's expensive to get someone to come and do that to you because it just, you know, I would just get my boy quickly, bro. Yeah. I wouldn't have a whole scene about it.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the end of round 6.
Round 6.
The fight, I'm gonna resume in round 7. I'm gonna get a good look because to be fair, we've been chatting away. I'm showing people we've been chatting away. I'm supposed to talk about the boxing as well. We'll be back on it, I promise. But we're just catching up. Me and Joe are catching up. Look at us, the original faces.
In it?
You know, he's the original face. And I'm like 3rd or something, 4th.
The 3rd. Well, technically, yeah. Nah, I pinch myself, even just being out there, like, sitting in the section, you know, with all the family and friends of the actual fighters, like, thinking, how are we here?
I know.
Like, how are we here from a YouTube video?
Never pictured it.
Nah, mate, never.
But it's funny. It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
so
man.
I see this new. Sky got this new thing they got with the squares.
Is that a scoring system?
Squares. That's not. No, I think it's like tracking the movement.
So it's like a heat map.
Yeah.
Boy, that's sick.
So
that's
if you're watching the boxing tonight, which you should be watching the boxing tonight with me on an iPad next to the TV, that should be your setup. You should be at home right now with your juice, iPad, TV, watching the boxing. You should see the tracking on the screen. The blue and the red shows you the corners of the fighters, what representing what corner, and where they're moving in the ring. So, nice. If you didn't know, that's what it is. We're in round 7 now.
Yeah.
I like the number 7. I got a lot of 7s going on with me. So I like this round. Let's see if something special happens in this one. Ooh, just as I said, big one. Right hand counter. He's been looking for that. He's been looking at for many rounds. So he landed the shot there. But you need to see the follow up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when a fighter gets a shot like that, do you think it's important? Boom, you need to capitalise, or
100%.
Diving in could be risky.
If I can hit you once, then I can hit you 5 times if you don't move.
Yeah.
So I might as well throw 5. If you don't move, then I might as well hit you as much as I can whilst you're there. So if you land a good one, clean, make sure you're there, bang, 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 follow up as much as you can. But it has to be done. You can say it, but it has to be done.
Yeah.
Now sometimes, that's always the hard part.
Yeah.
So, as you know.
Yeah.
So, but that's what you would want to do. That's the ideal thing to do. Land a clean one, try and land as many clean ones as the guy stays there. And hopefully at my weight, if you land enough clean ones,
yeah.
you should be snoozing a little bit.
Do you think Riakporhe will be angry?
Bleeding? Is his nose bleeding?
Is his?
Or am I seeing things?
I think it might be.
Is his nose bleeding? It's hard to breathe with a nosebleed. I'm gonna see if I can get a question up, and you're gonna answer the question with me.
Yeah.
So
let's do it.
I'll do one, and then you can hop on as well.
Perfect.
Do you think AJ will ever be the same again? Let's go straight into the deep end.
I think. 1 second, we might get a knockout on the cards right here. All right, now they're hugging. Basically, will AJ be the same? I think. Look, with every experience, it's gonna change you, but develop you in some way. Some could argue, right, that ever since that Ruiz sort of knockdown in the way it was, you know, that borderline humiliation in the way it went.
See that?
Skills.
Yeah. I am listening.
You could say he seems like he's a bit more tentative to go in there and bring the fight, like the Klitschko fight. He was getting outboxed a little bit, but he brought the fight to him. He wasn't afraid to go for it.
True.
Dylan White, one of the wildest throwers in the game, he went toe to toe with him. Since that Ruiz fight, he's a lot more like, I don't want to put myself in that firing line. And is that dog element of where I'm willing to
it's a lot
sacrifice.
Mentally, once you see yourself in a certain position, it is hard to overcome that feeling sometimes. And that's not just boxing, that can be anything. Even if you went on a roller coaster and the last time you went on there it broke, I don't think you'd be going on there again.
No.
If you had to, you'd be shook to go on there again. So it makes sense. It's just how the brain works. But I don't even think it's that. I think it's just that he used the wrong game plan against a guy that's a boxer. You'd want to see him bruise him and fight him. And not saying he didn't box well, because he did. But it's just that if he added that attack, aggressive, then...
Do you think, in order to be like the best, you need to have that self-adaptability in your locker?
You need to be a chameleon. Like, as a fighter, you want to be able to change to fit the opponent. You don't want to have one style and then a guy that knows how to beat that style pops up and wins. You want to try and adapt to the best you can. Yeah. And be an overall complete fighter. Yeah.
Do you think while you're in the ring though, and say, because I can imagine Tyson Fury, no matter what his corner's saying, he's doing what he thinks is right. Yeah. And do you think AJ, there's an element where he needs to go, right, I know what to do here and I need to trust, rather than just wait to be told, follow these tactics, follow these tactics?
That's it. Sometimes you got to go for your instincts. Yeah. Always you got to go for your instincts. That's what you're going to do when you're under pressure. And you're the only one in there taking the punches. You're the only one in there with the guy moving in front of you. You're the only one that's really feeling what's going on. So you got to trust that your decision sometimes could be the right decision, and still have your team there to guide you, but really you and your team should be on the same page. Yeah. And you make a group decision to move forward. Yep. We're in the final round here. Of Richard Riakporhe's comeback. It's been a decent fight. I know he would have wanted the finish. It's still a chance for him to get the finish. But the way the pace is looking, the way the fight is looking, unless there's a one big boom, then we might not see a KO tonight. Yeah. In this contest.
Do you think Riakporhe could have capitalised earlier on when he was dominating at all? Or?
I think, I think we should have followed up a bit more on the punches. But as I said, it's easy to say. I'm standing here in my shirt. Everyone's thinking, look at this guy talking. But honestly, the ideal thing to do is to follow up when you land some clean shots and push the pace a little bit more, a bit of a pace change, But things happen. It's been out the ring a long time. You got to shake off some rust. You can't be too critical because he's been out the ring for a while. So he's gonna have these fights. It's good. Oh, what's happening there?
So I think when they were in a clinch, he sort of like threw the shoulder when the ref said stop.
Oh, okay. Look, what's going on? They're having a word with him. They're getting told off right now. They're being told off. But yeah, he's been out the ring for a while, man. As we said, it will affect your progress, and it's good for him to get the rounds actually. Oh! That's it. And that's you can hear said a one big bang can end everything. It said this, a one big bang. That's all it takes. One big boom, and it was an overhand. He clocked him. Now this is normally where Richard uses his strength to brute force the guy to get the win. So let's see. Oh, he touched his boot and then threw some punches. I've done that move back in the day. That's old. That one's old. I've been doing that. I've been touching the shoe and doing all of that stuff. But it's good. Here we go.
It's got 1 minute left.
It's good that he's aware of the crowd, though, because of the sport that we're in today, you need to attract the crowd. You always need to attract the people. So it's good to add those things into your game, and it's good to keep people interested and entertained.
Totally.
Hopefully everyone watching this is entertained a little bit.
Yeah.
At least.
I think, like, just then, so are you saying he was actually trying to stand on his foot and throw the punch?
You're not allowed to stand on
the foot. Okay. I thought that's what you said. What is that little move he did? That little, what was that?
Oh, so he touched his boot with his glove and then threw punches.
Oh, so showboating. I get you. I get you.
Move. Yeah. So, but he's got 20 seconds left.
Yeah, in it.
Big knockdown in the last round. But will the finish come? It's not looking likely. But he got the rounds in, and you need the rounds if you've been out for a long time. So he'll gain something from this. And he's moving away. People don't really like to see the moving away thing. And but it's okay.
Fantastic.
It's done.
There we go. Like you say, do you reckon sometimes, I mean, first fight back in 22 months, getting those rounds in is probably more beneficial than knocking him out in the first round?
Look, for everyone at home, we want to see bang and then the guy goes to sleep.
Yeah.
But for his progress, it's actually better to get the rounds in. Because it gives you more chance to practice. It gives you more time to all those drills you've been practicing for the last 22 months. You can actually try rather than I tried one of them and he's gone. So that would be better for his progress for sure. And he didn't take any damage as well. Good performance.
Solid work.
And I'm sure the more he's in the ring, the better his performances will get, as it should be. That's how it should be.
Totally. And his opponent, thoughts? Was it Twardowski?
Yeah, Twardowski. I think it's Twardowski. If we're wrong, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, but woo, what an overhand, woo, elbow high, bow, chop down.
Yeah, because even after that, Twardowski, he was like, he still came to fight. He was still chasing him down. You know, he wasn't
there. Covered up, duck, bow to the jaw. Good shot, very good shot. And really, I thought that would be a shot that sleeps the guy. But he got up, he took it, he got up, and he was back to his feet. He was functioning. So. Shout out to Twardowski for getting up from that one.
So, fight winner. How do you see it going, Viddal?
Well, I want to ask you that question. I want to judge your boxing.
Okay.
Your judging skills on boxing. Who do you think won that fight?
I believe Riakporhe has won that by unanimous decision.
Okay. I am very inclined to agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
Good work.
All right, let's see. What more questions?
All right, let's go.
Fishy go boom. How far does Viddal Riley want to go in his boxing? Far as I can go, world champion, I believe I can be, and one that people say, okay, he's here to stay. That's what I want. And you got it. Richard got the decision. Rightly so. Rightly so. It is not up for dispute who won that fight.
Yeah.
Richard clearly won the fight, and he'll be happy that he's back in the ring and got them rounds in. Joe, when you return into the ring?
When?
This is from DBL_A 2020.
Okay. So I'm about to sign a record deal.
What?
The DJ and music stuff. House music.
For real?
I'm about to do that for the next year, 2, flat out.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
So it's like,
what
we were saying about the dedication, if I do it next time, I want to be doing nothing else. I want to go all in. So it's like, for the foreseeable future. So I'm not going to see
you at the shows no more? You're going to be too busy?
No, I'll be working here. I'll be doing all that as well. I've made that clear in terms of like the music, but I don't have time to dedicate to like doing a camp right now. Do you know what I mean? So until, you know that. At least the opponent needs to be right as well. Like, you know what I mean?
Look, someone's waving at you, Joe.
Who's this?
Hey, you got fans back here. Joe's been popping from day, you know.
Come on.
But listen, congrats on that, man.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
Yeah.
No, it's madness. It's madness. Because in lockdown, I learned to DJ, and I went from there. I was like, you know what? I've made house tunes. I've done this as long as I've done your videos. I can now DJ. I've got the following. I've got the recipe. I know what I want to do. Let me go hit up some of these labels. And a lot of them got the vision, but one of them was like, yes. So it's sort of
when you gonna announce all of that? Like,
so we're meant to be signing Friday next week. Ooh, so I'll announce it all on my socials.
Now that I know, and you told me ahead of time, I have to have a look out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Definitely. Let me see if there's another question coming in now. Actually, no, I'm gonna check the live stream.
Yeah, check the live stream.
Check the chats. Wait for that to load up.
So are you?
Can I hear?
Oh,
if I put this other one in, I should be able to hear what's going on. So he said he started a bit slow, and it's a learning curve, which is good. Yeah. So he's 31 actually. Oh, he's older than I thought he was. Everyone's talking about me and these people, and I'm 24. I'm 24. He's 31. So there's some years there. You know what I mean? So I'm different, man.
I think it's where like the YouTube audience has got this idea that you are a perfect finish article, like in the ring, and it's like, do you know what I mean? So It's almost, have you ever found it like being tempting to fall into that hype of like, that's it, you're already there?
Like, no, not really, because I haven't achieved what I want to achieve. Do you know what I mean? As much as I've achieved a lot, and I don't take any of it for granted, I haven't achieved what I want to achieve, like what I set out to do and what I wanted to be my end goal. I haven't achieved it, and everything else happened like by accident along the way. But now I'm like, oh, not satisfied until this box is ticked. So now I'm hunting down that boxing tick. I want to set out to get that. And you know how we are when we want to really do something, we put our mind to it. It happens. So I have confidence it will happen.
What about George Groves' hair transplant?
Listen, I didn't even notice him. Honestly, I didn't notice him because he looked like my size, like cruiserweight. I was thinking that looks like George Groves. I don't know if it is. And he's looking at me, he's the same size. I was like, oh, man. But he had some great grudge matches. Great grudge matches. And in fact, he made the public hate him as well. And he played that role really well with Carl Froch. And now look at them standing next to each other.
Do you reckon there's still, when you've had a grudge like that, there's still a little bit of bad?
So I think all it takes is like a few sentences and
it'll go off.
Yeah, and it'll go off. You know what I mean? I think you got that little vibe there where you're like, ah. But for now, there's no reason to have any animosity towards each other. So I think it's minor.
No, I think we're good. Are you going to be interviewing Riakporhe?
Is that?
So I think I'm interviewing him as well when he comes out. I just got to keep an eye out.
Well, if he comes through, let's do the interview. I'm standing right here. I'm backstage. I'm live. I got the mic in my hand. So if I'm not holding interviews, what am I doing? What am I doing, John?
Mate, in it.
I might as well.
In it.
Well, it's a good fight. Richard coming through now. Good win.
Cool, right, I'm going to have to bounce, because I've got to do it for boxer.
Oh, yeah.
So, nice one, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the show. Yeah, nice one, bro. Nice one. Take it easy, guys.
See that? We had Joe Weller come through. Good conversation. Always good to catch up with him. And, yeah, he's a big part of why I'm here and why I got involved in what I got in with. Because if him and JJ didn't have their little bickers and beef, then I would have had no one to coach, would I? So, shout out to Joe every single time. Let me go to the fight schedule now, see who's going to be in the ring next. Jermaine Brown versus Jamal Ledoux. Woo! 10 freeze. Super middleweight fight. And there's a little bit of stick between them as well. I've seen that. There's a little bit of stick between them, so I'm expecting to see a little bit of a grudge match. We all love a grudge match. People are complimenting my clothes. Oh, I'm feeling fresh. I'm getting compliments and looking at my phone and seeing the text like, you look good, bro. I'm like, yeah, okay. Listen, we got I don't know if I'm interviewing Richard right now. But he's already doing it. Yeah? Cool. Ooh, look at this. Look what they're creating. I got to do an interview with Richard. Man, this is good because I'm looking at him like I'm the YouTuber and I'm not the boxer, but he's the boxer, sweating, coming out the ring and that. So it looks funny, but it's all good. What's this? Just watching a clip right now. Don't mind me. Oh, we've got Savage Dan coming over. What you saying? You good?
I'm good.
How are you? I'm going to be back in the ring soon. Don't worry.
We need you back.
Everyone's asking this question. Like I said, I'm going to make a website. Frequently asked questions. When you find next time, I have my default answer there.
I hear you loud and clear.
What are you saying? You enjoying the night?
Yeah, bro. It's a sick night, man. Like, obviously, top of the bill dropped out, but honestly, like, it's a good event. Either way, this is what I'm saying. Because you back here now, it's a good night.
Richard just had a good performance
and
as well.
And a tough opponent. Obviously, like Polish, they're always tough. Like regardless that they come tough. That's how they arrive. But
and the overhand in the last round was mad.
Yeah,
knocked him down flat, but he got up. He continued.
Got fast.
As you said, the guy is tough. But hey, listen. What do you think of Sky putting this all together, though?
Do you know what?
Really
I think the Sky Boxer partnership makes sense.
You think this new wave is gonna?
I think it's good for the sport. You know, it gives fighters options. It gives like a fresh look to Sky Sports. You know, it's innovative. It's fresh, it's clean, it's good, man. Like obviously, it's unfortunate today that we lost the top of the bill.
Of course.
You always end up losing a fight somewhere in the bill.
But it's one of those things. We know how that works. We know how that works. But listen, I've been on here on the live stream, just entertaining the people. Right now, we're keeping it as relaxed as we can. Yeah. Is there any fight that you want to see this year more than Fury Wilder 3?
That's
you
a
got
good question.
fighting.
What, more than Fury?
Got Canelo fighting.
Yeah, so for example,
well.
I'll tell you the fights I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Crawford versus Spence.
Okay.
That's one I want to see.
Okay.
For boxing purists, we know that they're the top two in the division.
We know that.
That's the one I want to see.
100%.
At heavyweight, obviously, I want to see AJ Fury at some point.
As well.
Light heavyweight is an interesting... It's a very interesting division. I'd like to see now that Callum Smith's there
as well.
Callum Smith's over there now, so
dangerous.
it's interesting to see.
And he had a great performance the other day as well. So it's
I
exciting.
think all the divisions are exciting right now. All of them.
I'm looking forward to it. Even being here, man, it's nice. Just lights, camera, action. But I'm still in my comfort zone. So I'm enjoying it. It's good to have you on the camera, bro. I'm glad you passed through. Savage done, everyone knows.
Come on, man. Stay locked to Sky.
In a bit. All right, we got another. Am I doing something else? Oh, okay. I'm just talking to the team. Obviously, people, you know that there's people behind the camera, so I'm going to have to talk to someone tonight. I'm not going to pretend like there's no one behind the camera, because there is. Yeah. We got a YouTube personality in here today. Don't look at me like that. We got a YouTube personality in here today. We know I got more than one channel. I got 3 channels. And from one of the channels, one of the main people on the channel is T-Bone. And he's standing right here, so come through.
Hello,
What are you saying, bro?
You saying you're good, yeah?
Don't start acting weird now.
We're here, Rolling Cheeky.
No, we're here. Rolling Cheeky is the channel. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah. T-Bone's here. Sweet Caroline. See, we know the bangers as well. Yeah. But when's the next video coming out of Rolling Cheeky? We don't know. We don't, because we're working. Look, I'm doing things. I'm working. He's working. Yeah. Everyone's working, but we're gonna make sure we're back. But what are you saying? I know you've been getting into boxing a lot recently.
Yeah. You know, I've
seen my career from.
Yeah.
But you actually get into it for yourself, though.
I'm trying. I try a little thing here and there.
Stand a little bit. Yeah. I'm helping you, bro. Go stand here and there you go.
I bet, yeah. Right. I'm trying though, innit? Like 1, 2 things. I'm getting there. I'm working. But you know, we'll see what happens, innit?
What do you think of the AJ fight?
I think AJ will win the rematch. I've been
Are you saying that with your chest?
With my chest. AJ will win the rematch. I'm team AJ.
Okay.
So I think he'll win the rematch.
Good. How?
He's got to go and bully him. You just got to go in there and bully him. Do you know what I mean?
See, that's what I'm saying. He's been watching boxing now, so he got little tactics to offer.
You got to go in there and bully him, man. Honestly,
yeah.
You do. That's what you can do.
And what? When you want to see me back in the ring, bro?
Tomorrow. Yesterday.
Good answer. Don't embarrass me now, man. I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's T1 from Rolling Cheeky. He just passed through a special appearance. Everyone's singing Sweet Caroline. The vibe is high right now in the venue, and we're lively. This is what we want. We want to be comfortable. We want to watch this and just chill, have a little popcorn there, have a little snacks. What's everyone's snacks? You know what I want to know? I want to know what everyone's favourite snacks are when they're watching boxing, because I've got a selection of snacks, I can't lie. But I want to see in the live chat what everyone's favourite snacks are when they're watching boxing. Look at my wire shit. I'm getting used to these wires, you know. Slick. There we go. So let's refresh this. I want to find out everyone's favorite snacks when watching boxing. Are you on the healthy tip? Are you going for the pizza? Are you going for a few, I don't know, cashew nuts? Are you going for the pies? What are you going for? What juices are you drinking? Apple and mango. I personally like apple and mango. That bangs when I'm watching boxing. So I want to know. I think someone said in the comments that I was nervous. Definitely was nervous because, you know, you're just here and you're just standing there talking, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot going on, but it's normal. I'm alright now. I've settled into the role, so we're not going back only forwards. It's going to be sick from hearing out or whatever, however you say it. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not looking at the wrong camera. Sometimes I'm watching the boxing here. Sometimes I'm doing the boxing here, and sometimes I'm looking at you guys. I'm not looking at the wrong camera on purpose. Okay. Sweet Caroline. Oof. Someone said that they're pulling a drunk guy off the street. They can't be talking about me that way. Oh, my feelings are hurt. My feelings are so hurt. I'm looking forward to watching some more fights because I enjoy watching them. I'm actually looking forward to seeing some more fights. See Johnny Nelson backstage right now with Ebony Jones. Johnny's so chill, man. He's actually a chill guy. I was talking to him earlier. He's actually very chill. This is not loading. The comments are not loading. The live chat is not loading right now. So I'm going to revisit it in a bit. I'm going to see if I've got any other questions come through. Nah, we're good for the moment. See, Anna's out there doing her thing, as always, presenting brilliantly, trying to catch up, trying to get some similar skills going. Just see Twardowski walk past here. Tough guy. It's crazy, I'm right here, I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing everything going on right now. Live. We've got interviews happening. We've got photo shoots happening. We've got ring walks happening. Someone's walking to the ring right now. He's focused. Oh, it's the fight that I think it is. It's the fight that I think it is. It's Jermaine Brown. I'm excited. And he's looking focused as well. He's looking like he knows. Jamal, the sweet one, Ledo. Ledo? How do I pronounce the name? Ledo. I don't like saying names wrong. I want to get it correctly. I want to say it correctly. Trying to find my home. See that? Disappeared. Listening to a little bit of George Groves, I like to see what he's saying. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another ring walk, team looking intense and ready. It's that time when you've been training, you've been in camp, you've been focused, you've been grinding, and now you're just chilling backstage waiting for that final moment before you walk to the other side of the curtain, and then you can't run back, because if you run back then you know that's not going to go down too well. I'm going to take a seat right now with my water. Nice. Give the old legs a little rest. Ooh. Ledoux. Jamal Ledoux. There we go. Jamal, the chosen one, Ledoux. I don't like getting names wrong, so I'm glad I heard it. Okay. Cool. We got Richard on the way. They've sent me a message to say that Richard is on the way. And we're going to be doing an interview with him. So I'm going to rest my legs now, so you know I can get some blood flow moving around, and then we'll get ready for that interview coming up shortly. Don't miss it. Make sure you're here, because I'm sure it will be interesting. Best walkout music. Ooh, I think the best walkout music, anything really that's gonna, you know, oh look, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. So let's move the chair out of the way. He's already much taller than me, so I don't need to be sitting down with him here. We're live on the stream. Congratulations on your win, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
We're here watching everyone at home.
Talking to this?
Yeah, standing there trying to that. How do you find the fight, though?
Yeah, it was good, man. Like, I think it was important that I get the rounds. Angel didn't want me to blast him out in one round. He wanted me to get a few rounds in and then go for him.
That's what I was saying on the stream. I was actually saying, for the amount of time you've been out, and also how I've been out, it's best for us to get around.
100%.
Instead of just knocking people over.
That's why in the end, even when I put him down, I just thought, let me just move around.
Just box.
You know what I'm saying? Just relax, just feel how it feels to have that opponent in front of you, but, you know, just be fluid, you know what I mean? Move around. So yeah, man, I'm happy I got the rounds.
That's the main thing.
Got a good knockdown as well at the same time. So, and just remember, this is all about entertainment.
It is,
and they want to see that. They want to see the power.
Another thing as well. Like, I see you touch the boot and letting a couple shots go. It's good to see that though. The people can connect with it. They can get their personality off that as well.
Exactly. I'm trying to have fun in there. You know what I mean? This is, we train hard. You know how hard we work.
No, of course. It's not easy. It's not easy,
man. It looks easy though.
You know, you want to be back in the ring soon. You want to be back in the ring often.
Listen, I'm jumping back in next month. My hands are good.
Yeah.
I'm going to the gym on Monday. Literally.
So no rest for the wicked.
No rest. Like, you know what? We're here.
That's it.
For a short time, not a long time. I want to make the most out of it.
I hear you've been saying that. That's been your thing. The short time, not a long time.
Exactly.
I hear you.
We need to take it old school. You know? The people, they, you know, boxing fans are very critical. You know what I mean?
Course.
And they really they judge you. You know, every single move. But it's so important that we just stay active, because at the end of the day, we're all from Great Britain, and we're all trying to put the UK on a map.
And that's what we're going to do. There's so many in many different ways as well. As you said, it can be through boxing, it can be through the social, it can be whatever. But as long as we're being seen, we're being put out there, that's the most important thing.
Not flipping, jump in the ring 1 minute, and the next thing you know, we disappear for like 6 months, then we come back. What's the point? Like, seriously,
that's it. We want to be active.
I expect to see improvements. I've been out for pretty much 2 years, and I'm still able to put a man down and
box
get the W.
And you
from
box
a tough opponent. So, you know, I mean, imagine if I was active throughout the 2 years, how would I be looking right now?
When do you want to get to those world titles? Because you're not far from them at all.
Yeah, you know, I'm close. That was a good fight for me. You know, some people would have taken that fight even if they were active. But you know, it was, I needed those rounds, honestly. And we want to push for 12 to 18 months. So I keep on saying it. 12 to 18 months, speak it, believe it, and receive it.
What champion would you like to beat? Because you know what? You might want to beat the guy that's recognized as the best. Yeah. You might want to fight a guy that, you know, we all know and come up with us. Yeah. So, out of the champions, who would you like to say, I beat this guy to get my world title?
To be honest, I don't mind, you know. I don't mind.
Yeah. And he's going to say that, I don't care.
Honestly,
I
don't mind, because you see the world title, I've already fixated my mind on it, you know what I mean? I visualize every single day. I know it's coming, but it's just when, you know what I mean? But I'm doing everything in my power, focusing on what I can control. And eventually, I will get there. I will definitely get there.
That's it, man. Well, you know, it's that time. You're going to be near your prime. You're not in your prime yet, but I'd say you're near your prime.
Physical prime,
when you're active, you find your prime.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? When you're active, you find your prime. So with you being more active now, that's going to come.
So when you're
and it's going to be, listen, I'm looking to be back in soon, before the end of the year, man. Before the end of the year.
Man, it was good, man. Like, I remember when we came down to spar you at West Ham.
That's it. Yeah. See, you know, I don't go around talking there.
Mark Tibbs liked him a lot. He was like, listen, he's gonna do something. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You're gonna do something. Just
honestly,
back in.
I just gotta be back in there. Like you said, be active. I'm 24. I've got no need to be doing that. I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm doing.
That's it.
And hopefully, you know, I've got a solid team around me, so I know they will put everything in place, and we'll be back. And when we're back, we'll be back.
It's coming.
That's how it's gonna be. But listen, congratulations, bro. Good to have you on the stream. Make sure you're following what Richard is doing. He's found a home now in Sky. He'll be fighting here. So let's see how it goes.
Let's get it.
Respect, bro. In a bit. So there you had it. We have Richard Riakporhe there, fresh out of the ring. I told you I'm standing in a place where all the fighters pass. So if the fighters pass here and they see me, we're going to try and get an interview. That's what we're going to do. But the fighters started as round one like this. I didn't want to miss this one. Let me get my seat going. Oh, Fraser Clark's coming through. I thought I was going to get a seat. I'm not. I'm standing. 2 feet down. Here, Fraser Clark's coming through. Okay, cool. All right, well, he's not coming. He's saying, bro, he's not coming on just yet. So I was getting a bit ahead of myself, but that's cool. Let's get back to the boxing. Oh, he is coming on. You guys are tricking me. Come on, man. How you doing?
Long time, man.
It's good to see you, man. Recent success, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Because I understand the journey you went through to get onto the Olympic team. How many years it took, and then you got there and you medaled. So how did that feel to finally be in that position?
No, I feel proud because there's a lot of times I went to chuck the towel in, no pun, but serious. There's that many ups and downs in that journey. To finally get there, it was. I thought, I was lucky.
That one, I was like, nah, this guy deserves it. I don't think anyone deserves it more than you. What are you thinking of the boxing, man? Sky's back. It's back. It's new. It's fresh. What you saying? How's the vibe? How you feeling out there?
It's a good crowd out there. Good show. It's clean. I just watched Richard do his thing. I'm upset that we can get to Eubank in action. But I think it's just for the time being. The big shows are coming back on.
They're coming.
I'm enjoying this guy.
This is it. I'm enjoying being there as well. Obviously, I'm gonna get back in the ring. I know you. When you gonna be in there? When what's the plan?
I've got a few decisions to make at the minute. Which I think I'm about there now, near enough. Okay. Hopefully we get back in December. I've got the bad cuts in the Olympics. So I've got to let them rest up because I've got a long career. They healed up all right. But hopefully, if not in before Christmas, then in the new year.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see it. I'm glad to have you on the stream. Those that don't know about Fraser, you should know about Fraser. Make sure you're following Fraser. If you see him around, make sure you say hi. Don't talk to him in any rude ways. He might drop a left hook on you.
Exactly.
Joking. He's not going to do that. Take it easy, guys. All right, listen. Good to have you on, man. Thanks for coming on. See you soon, G. Love. All right. So I think I'm going to take a seat slowly and see if I get called for anything. Wow. I'm here. Look at that. Excellent. I missed the first round, but because it was Fraser, I alone, because it was good to see him. I did want to catch up with him, so that's fine. I can miss the first round, but we're going to get into the action in the second round. I do want to see more of what's going on. We're going to definitely get into this one here. I want to talk about the boxing. I also want to offer a little bit, I like to add a little bit of knowledge into whatever I do. So I remember I asked this question about everyone's favorite things to eat when watching boxing, and I'm going to go to the chat now, see if it loads. So I'd like to check if it's coming up. We ain't getting no signal over here. Oops. But we've got round 2 starting, so maybe I'll give this a bit of time. Ooh. It says 10 rounds, super middleweight division, Jermaine Brown versus Jamal Ladeau. And we are enjoying this. We're here, boxing is back on Sky. I'm here on the live stream along with you guys, just offering something a little bit different. But still, we got both guys sizing each other up. They're looking like they're boxing from long range right now. They're trying to establish their jab. Good right hand came over there, little tangle. But it's that stage of the fight where both guys are feeling each other out. They're trying to see if they can get any of these moves they've been practicing off in camp for how long. So, quiet stages. Let's see if anything's loaded up here. Can't see anything. I'm flicking through right now. I'm trying to see. Just trying to see what's going on. Can't see anything on there. But that's annoying. I really wanted to know. Try and send them again, people. Because I would like to see it. I actually would like to see it. We've got quite a few people tuning in right now. How many people we've got tuning in? 2,000 people watching live. Thank you. I'm grateful. Just keep sharing. Keep getting the people involved, and also make sure you're watching Sky Sports Boxing. This is where we're at right now. Ooh, good little slip counter there. Slip, he threw the uppercut to the body, threw the left hook to the head, landed cleanly. Nice. Ooh, nice. Good body working close. Slip hook again. That's clearly a move that has been practiced because he's delivered it on a few occasions now. And it landed twice. So it's good to see. I'm trying to find my headphone again. Here it is. I want to hear what's going on. Look, you can see me figuring out this thing. I got it, bro. I just got to pull the wire a little bit. Oh. There we go. Perfect. We've got the tunes going on as well. I can get the bass in my chest all the way from back here. I can hear it. I'm not even out in the main arena. That's how you know the energy is bumping. Liam Taylor's chilling. European welterweight title on the line against David Avanesyan. Woo. That's going to be a good fight. He's sleeping. Liam Taylor is sleeping in the changing room. I don't think I could sleep in the changing room before a fight, personally. I just feel like... Oop, there we go. I just feel like I'm active. Once I'm up, I'm active. I don't think I can snooze and then really get back into a hype mode. So I don't think sleeping before a fight works for me. But I've seen a lot of people do it. As Adam is saying, if you're watching on TV, Lennox done it as well. Lennox Lewis fell asleep for 45 minutes before one of his fights. So it can work, but I don't know. Ooh, nice right hand left hook there coming through. Ooh, he's putting the shots together this round. This is nice from Brown. He's putting the shots together. He's come out with a different vim. It's good. It's good work. But Lado's coming back now. He's working here. It's going back and forth. This is back and forth action. This is not far from one-sided. Phone buzzed. Okay, cool. No worries. Ooh, good shot there, good right over the top from Brown. No one's been shaken up yet, no one's really been rocked yet. We've had some clean punches landed, some real clean punches landed, but we haven't seen no one shaky yet. It's still early in the fight, round 3. It's a 10-rounder, so things can still heat up. Still got time for things to heat up. I'm still trying to load these chats as well from the live stream, but it's to get on my nerves because it's not loading. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Okay, so it's playing, but we're waiting now for the comments to load up. That's it. One down, one to go. Oh, nice. Oh, good jab there, good jab there. That knocked the head back. We want to see a few more of those punches coming in. Ooh, wee. Nice right hand there. Nice right hand from Jamal Ladou. That was good. Ooh, he went for the slip counter. Ooh. Brown's getting a little couple jabs, double jabs. Looks like Ledoux's found it. Ooh, ooh. See, this is how you know we're live. No, but that's how you know we're live, because we can't even get rid of it. It just happened. Do you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. It's done. Yeah. But I was saying about the boxing. Ledoux's starting to put his punches together. It looks like he found his range a bit more than Brown this round. Good. Good round. Good round. Good round. Someone, okay, I got a couple. I got one of the snacks. One of the snacks came in. Someone said they want to eat a KFC bargain bucket and a big Pepsi. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you're tucking in, you're watching a few jabs and you're there and you want a bucket, have a bucket. What else we got? Full fat baby bells. You know what? I've never been a fan of that. You know, I've never been a fan of baby bell. Like, never been a thing for me. But it in a big community, there's a big community out there. People really messing with them, but it's not really for me. I see David Avanesyan on the screen right now. He's looking focused as always. I've seen him all of this week, really, just moving around, and he's looking focused. And we saw his performance against Josh Kelly as well, where he definitely came through and put that pressure on to get that finish. So I think we'll see more of the same tonight. It's going to be a good fight. That's the main event against Liam Taylor. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, someone's stating my boxing achievements in the comments. Thanks, guys. Let's see what else is going on. Who wins, Fury or Usyk? I've been saying Fury, so I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with that for now. Is Okoli ready for Breedis, and how do you see that fight going? I think he has to be ready for these guys now, because like once you win that world title, and he's expressed that he wants to go up to heavyweight. Ooh. Shots are being put together. I'll get back to that. Shots are being put together right now. Jermaine Brown was putting a few shots together. Ooh. Yeah, you see me watching intense. I put my intense face on if I'm watching. Nice. Brown did land the better punches in that exchange that I reacted to when I was making noises. Alright. I think this is a bit of a recovery period right now. Sometimes when you let a lot of shots go, you're using up your gas tank. You need to give it time to recharge. Ooh, good body shot underneath. Ooh. Ooh, he's digging another body shot in. Oh, but he's opening up to the head. He's not. This is back and forth. Okay, but you gotta be mindful not to hit too much of the gloves. But this is good. It's back and forth action. That's what we're seeing right now. Back and forth action. Ooh, Ledoux's now cutting the ring down. He looks like he's ready to pick up the pace, but he just walked into an uppercut. Beautiful left uppercut. I am lonely. Do you want to keep me company? Do you want to So this is a good fight. It's a good back and forth fight. This is good. Have I got anything else loading up? Oh yeah, I was answering the question about Okoli and Breedis. I think he's ready to fight Breedis. He could go through and defend a bit more against other people, but do you know what I mean? The way he's handled his career and how he's maneuvered so far, he wants to get things done as soon as possible. If it can be done now, why wait till later? That doesn't have to be everyone's approach, but I understand that. and that means that he's probably want to go for Breedis next, and he's ready to fight Breedis. And a lot of people thought he weren't ready to fight Chamberlain. A lot of people thought he weren't ready to fight Askin, and you know, he's proved that he can win those fights and come through. So he's probably going to do it again, but we'll see. I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't be shocked, people. So we got Jamal Ledoux and Jermaine Brown going at it. It's round 5 right now, and it's been back and forth. There's been some exchanges from both fighters. Things are changing. It's swaying. You don't know, it's not going one way, so it's interesting. And they're in punching range. No one's running around the ring. They're both there to throw. Interesting stuff. Good little lean back there. Ooh. We've got a question come through, as we've been doing throughout the night, been getting these questions in. So here's another one. Your personal best prospect in British boxing currently? Ooh, that's a good question. Who do I think is the best prospect in British boxing right now? I'd have to give that one some thought. Because we got some great prospects coming up, especially, you know, Daniel at heavyweight coming through. Light heavyweight, we got Karu Atoma, who's a very good boxer. You know, got some rounds in with him, and yeah, he's a great prospect, but just a little bit under the radar. There's loads. We got Dennis McCann as well, Charles Frankham. We've got a lot of guys that I was coming up with in the amateurs are now turning pro and are still great prospects. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. We've got Conor Benn as well, who's been cutting through the guys and winning the fights that he needs to win. Oh, went for a slip count, then he shoulder rolled it, came back with his own right hand. We love to see it. We love to see it. But yeah, there's a lot of great British boxing prospects. I can't put my finger on who I think is the best right now, but there's a good list. So a little adjustment, mic adjustment, good. Sitting down, chilling. Look at this guy got snacks at the back here. This guy got snacks. Look at him. Ooh. This is a very even matchup. This is a very even matchup. Someone else's favorite thing to eat whilst watching boxing is chicken korma. Listen, if you want to go full dinner with it and it ain't snacks, then cool. You go full dinner with it. You live your life. Do your thing, man. We said fish and a rice cake. Okay, again, rice cakes can be a little dry, but if that's what you're down with, cool. That's fine. Let's go. What else? Chicken, rice, and broccoli every day, baby. This is what we said from Jax. He said chicken, rice, and broccoli every day. I remember when I was eating chicken, rice, and broccoli every day, and it's a bit, it does get a bit boring. Like, you know what I mean? Even when you start adding the sauces, you know, before you change your meal, you eat a meal, then you start adding new sauces, and you think you can eat it again, and then even when the sauces don't work, that's when you know it's just time to stop eating that meal. Anyway, we're going back into the fight, but I'll always go with a little piece because it's round 6 now. I'm back in. It's round 6. It's a evenly fought fight so far. Close rounds, good action, pace changing. But we're not seeing, no one in this fight has shown devastating power. I feel like if one of these guys had power, the range that they're fighting at and the punches being thrown, we would see someone down. but there's not a lot of power between both guys. But we're seeing a good skill level and we're seeing a good pace being fought, and there is consistent action. We'll get some more interviews happening later as well. I know there's more people on the list that's going to come through and have a chat. So they will pass through. We'll get them on camera. That should be lively. That should be nice. And then there's going to be some quiet times as well. You know what I mean? It's can't always up. There's quiet times, loud times. But we're here all the time, all night. Ain't going nowhere until it's done. I'm going to be with you guys. So get used to my face. Ooh. A little bit of clinching happening right now. They're going to work out that clinch. Ooh. Good little uppercut. He's got mad tattoos though. The dude, he's got some sick tattoos. Looking at it now, I won't even focus on it. Ooh, good little defense. Good little defensive maneuver there. He's going to want to get some counters off after doing that. But beautiful defense. Nice little drop of the shoulder, slip. That's how you can make a guy miss. That was nice to see. That was nice to see. What's this super lens you got, Rums? What's this? Okay. He just got, because Rum's got these contraptions that he pulls out now and again that I have no idea he has. I don't even know where you get these things. But that's how we get the high quality content for the Realist channel. So make sure you show Image Rums some love as well. He's here backstage tonight just getting some behind the scenes for me, so you guys can watch that later in the week as well. But it's just for you to see what's going on all night. I'm just trying to get you guys involved. That's what I'm trying to do. That's another round down, another round in the books. We now are approaching the fight, the stage of the fight where fitness, endurance, mentality is all pushed. Oh, he's back. So when you hear this,
the chef for old people.
Oh no. You know, I knocked my water over. Hold on. There
You
we
want to
go.
get outside?
When you hear this song, what do you think of?
Krzysztof.
Yeah, same.
Krzysztof. Vladimir Krzysztof. Germany. When Tyson Fury boxing, it was packed out, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers actually
came out.
They were actually there back.
Listen, it's one of those songs. I don't hear it all the time, but when I hear it, I like it.
Right.
I like it because I have it's associated to certain things. What are you thinking of the night? What are you thinking of the boxing?
You know what?
Tell me.
It's like wearing a pair of new shoes.
Yeah.
We were getting
I actually am wearing a pair of new shoes today.
Me too.
Yeah.
So it's like wearing a pair of new shoes. You put them on, you're a bit tight at first. They look good, you're thinking, I'm trying to style it out. And then all of a sudden you're like, you're in. I'm alright.
You're alright.
Like tonight, it's alright, it's playing that well. Nice crowd piling in.
I can hear the atmosphere on the other side of the crowd.
Wicked music. Whoever the DJ is, he's killing it.
Yeah, you're happy with the DJ?
Yeah,
DJ listen, DJ, you're getting your compliments here from Johnny.
I'm going to book you. What you about?
Now, I'm enjoying it back here. You know, I'm just getting used to it. First show. Yeah, to warm up into it a little bit, like you said about the new shoes. This is a new role.
You know what?
So I'm now
let me give you a tip for the role.
In the role, you know.
Let me give you a tip for the role. Just talk like you're talking to your mates.
Yeah.
Talk like you're talking to your mates. Now and again, you might drop the odd bomb word or you might flip off your word. Talk like you're talking to your mates, and they'll get you, you'll get them.
Okay.
And that's the best way.
See that? I'm getting advice. You've been doing it for a long time, so if I don't listen to you, who am I going to listen to? Do you know what I mean?
But then again, I'm not that good anyway, so I'm just saying.
Right now, we've got a good fight happening. Back and forth action between Jermaine Brown and Jamal Ledoux.
Yeah, British title eliminator.
British title eliminator. I can't pick a winner right now.
So Brown, I think he's 9 fights in, 27 years old, and I remember at this stage in Carl Froch's life, he was exactly like that. I think it was a fight before he boxed our friend David Haig. Damon Haig. So we were going to beat Carl Froch up.
Okay.
So our team in Winkerbank, we were going to rush him. He's from Nottingham. So we had a guy called Damon Haig from our gym. and he was fighting Carl, so you were all trying to intimidate him and everything. So Carl, with his cocky self, is like, he don't care.
He doesn't care.
So what you see with Carl is that's exactly what. So we were going to rush Carl. So he twisted up our friend, beat him up, dealt with him, dealt with Damon Hague, and then the rest is history. But I would say out the whole squad of our Sky crew, he's actually my favourite. But you don't realise you were close to getting beaten up by a lot of us.
There's a new member of the Sky. There's a new member of the Sky crew that could make your favourite. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to come here and rub it in my face. Favourite, but no, that is good. I'm excited to work with him, hopefully as well down the line.
Have you been stuck back here all this time?
I've been here. This is don't say stuck.
I'm saying you need to feel that vibe out there. It's mad.
No, you know, I do want to go and see it. I'm going to talk to the guys. I'm going to have a little break. I'm going to go and see the action live with my own 2 eyes. Then I'll come back and entertain the people again. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, Ebony Jones is on next.
And I want to see that. That's the one I'd like to see because I've been with her since the amateurs. And that we was on the same like JB squads and stuff like that. And she stopped boxing for a bit. She's coming back now. Interesting to see.
This is her professional debut.
Exactly.
She's in the big league now. She's in big school. So,
but you know
what?
Onto TV.
She's so nice.
She's very polite.
Go and speak to her backstage. Book one-word answers. You ain't getting nothing. But then I hear when she fights, I've never seen her fight before.
No, she's active. She can really put the shots together as well. She's a busy fighter. She's in there, in and out, quick, compact punches. This is what I recall anyway. Hopefully she's maintained those attributes. But I'm interested to see her go full force and attack.
You know what? I think she's good at. There's a good breed of young female fighters.
There is. It's getting exciting. It's getting really exciting.
The level is starting to up it. So you haven't got really good like Katie Taylor, or really bad, and there's no in between. But now they're coming through.
We're starting to see it. Caroline Dubois as well. You know, she's recently signed over here and on Sky with Boxer, and she's.
Do you know when she's amazing. Out? When she out?
I'm not sure, but and knowing her, it will be soon. She loves fighting. She loves fighting, like her brother. So it'll be interesting to see.
I met her at the launch party, and she was very polite, respectful, quiet. Such a nice young girl.
And she can fight. And when we saw that in the Olympics as well, she got did she medal? Was it a medal she got? Or she just fell short? But either way, she's extensive amateur background.
Does anybody else in your family box?
Yeah, my dad used to box.
Your dad box?
Yeah, my dad used to box. He's the one that taught me how to box. Amateur.
Oh,
amateur,
okay.
But he loves boxing.
What weight was it?
Cruiserweight, yeah. Cruiserweight.
Oh, wait. How old is he?
46.
46?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Did I box your dad?
No, don't worry, Jimmy. I would have approached you about it straight away.
That's
if that was the case.
I'm actually older than your dad. Oh, God, thanks.
Look at that. Sorry, I didn't want to make you feel old, but we just achieved that in abundance right there. So.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
But, no.
What's your dad called?
Derek.
Yeah,
look at me. I'm doing this promo. I'm promoting him right now.
I'm just trying to figure out would I cross paths with him. Did he do well as an amateur?
Decent, but not to maybe to a level where you know everyone will know. But enough to teach me some stuff.
Does he have any input in what you're doing?
Yeah. That's my head trainer. That's my main trainer.
Oh, really?
That is it. So. And a lot of people think about boxer and you know, father-son boxing relationships are always a bit turmoil and all that stuff, but we don't have those problems. We just talk, sort our lives out, and just get on with it. Do you know
have you spoke to Richard Riakporhe?
Yeah. He came out. We had a good conversation. He said that he wanted to get the rounds in, which was good. And he needed that. He's been out of the ring for how long? You always want to get the rounds in. You don't want to get a one-round stoppage and not. So he felt good. And he's just going to look to push for those world titles in the next 12 to 18 months.
When he was boxing, it's like sometimes you got fighters, they'll throw a shot, and they because they don't see the effects of the shot, they stop throwing the shot. He's got a wicked jab. I mean, a boom, a thuddy. His jab is like a big right hand. But then
it's very direct, very powerful.
Because he couldn't see the results. And I'm like, throw the jab, throw the shot.
Because sometimes when you're in there, and I remember being in these positions myself quite a lot, is you don't really, if you don't read what's working, it's hard to really capitalize on the opponent, because I can throw a jab, and if I'm not clocking it's working, but you are, hopefully you can shout loud enough for me to start it again, but I can miss it. But
hindsight's a great thing. I think hindsight's a great thing. So now what you can do is go back, look at what he did, look at what was working, and then think to himself, what was I thinking at that point for me to stop throwing it?
Right, and then try and reverse that so you can continue to do it. But either way, it's going to progress.
Yeah, I used to, when I'd watch videos of myself, and then I'd look at it and think, now how would I beat me?
Right.
So if I know
That's
what
how
I'm
I
thinking
look at
there,
it,
that's what I'm saying. You got to think. You know what you're thinking there, right? Right. Well, and so once you
your
fix
team
that,
to think the same.
Yeah.
You need your team to think the exact same thing. You can't be the only one sitting there thinking that you got to get your coach, whether that be your dad, whether it be whoever, to think, how would that guy beat my son? How would that guy beat my fighter? And then at least you know you're always going to get the truth, and you know you can actually improve.
You're lucky because your dad, and usually in our fight game, what happens is it could be your mother, your brother, your sister, whatever, and they're their sibling.
Yeah.
So sometimes they say something that's kind of negative, but they're not saying it from a bad place.
No.
They just don't realise what they're saying. My dad.
Look, you're in two places at once. How'd you manage to do that?
Oh man, look like I put some weight on, boy. Oh man,
look at that, you're in two places at once. One in your hair, next one in your there. Look at this.
I look like a little old man. Come on, Johnny boy, straight up.
See, that's like the cruiserweight size of today. And then
That's
the cruiserweight
unbelievable.
size of yesterday.
He's massive.
Difference, isn't it? Yeah.
His
But
body
a
is
lot of the cruiserweights can be bridgerweight or even heavyweight now, easily. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm still one of those people that were just fitting perfectly into the cruiserweight division. But a lot of the guys, they could easily move up to heavyweight. They got
so that's what I'm saying. What can happen is most cruiserweights can beat most heavyweights. You know, but then when you get to top tier, then big heavyweights, you just man, you're giving too much away.
It's too
but
much.
Most cruiserweights can beat top heavyweight. But what I was saying was, usually what happens is when you've got a friend or family and they tell you about, oh, you should do this, you should do that, and it kind of more of a negative, having more of a negative effect than a positive.
Yeah.
My stepdad used to come. My dad used to come to watch me boxing, and I wasn't the fighter in our family. I was the crybaby in our family.
Yeah.
So my dad, you know, when I'd boxed in the amateurs, I had 13 amateurs, only won 3. He said, Johnny, you can't fight, you're rubbish. Every time. And Brendan said, Johnny, you've got to stop bringing it down.
You don't need that energy.
Yeah,
you don't want that energy around.
But he kept me as a boy.
Yeah.
He kept me as a boy. So once he stopped coming, I started feeling comfortable coming around.
And well, look at what you went on to achieve.
Yeah.
So
look who's behind the camera there.
Oh, we've got Joe Weller behind there. Familiar face.
Now he's looking hench.
I say this, I'm not even lying. When I say it, I mean it. Like he's always looking broad.
I'm saying
shoulders.
I'm saying 13-4. He's trying to tell me he's less than that because he looks. Boom.
Well, how much you weigh right now?
I might run into the dressing room.
You're
and
leaving
take
it
some
as that.
scales.
He's cutting. You're leaving it as that. You know what? That's it.
I'm going to run into the dressing room and get some scales and put them right here and make him weigh in front of the camera.
You know what? I might add that to my live stream thing. I mean, anyone that comes on, just put them on the scale as they enter the stream. And maybe keep the numbers between us.
Because
you can't.
I ain't getting on those scales on TV.
Why don't you want to get on the scales?
I used to box at 13 stone 8. Them days, God no.
At least cruiserweight 14 stone. Cruiserweight nowadays.
Oh hell to the no. Oh no.
So you might even have room to make the new limit, the new cruiserweight.
No, trust me, I won't even make that. I won't even make that.
Whoa. This
is a good fight.
It's actually it is a good fight.
This is
a very good fight. It's been back and forth. No one's really dominated the fight, but the action. There's a lot of action. They're fighting in range.
Yeah. And you know what? The thing is about this, it seems that it's a different crowd, but it's a crowd. I get it. The crowd's got energy. You're seeing them all in there. It's a new crowd that are enticed. Intrigued by what they're seeing
because it's a new concept. You know, it's the layout, everything. People are interested. They want to see how it moves and how it progresses, and I think it will. And with fights like this, it only can help because you're seeing action. Yeah, and you're getting 9 rounds of it as well.
Yeah, plus guys like these young fighters that are coming through now are learning from the likes of you, Joe Weller, and XYZ to say, you know what, I've got to now put myself out there so people know who I am. You know, so gone are the days when you got a few hundred people following you on Facebook.
That's it, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like now. You need a million or so,
big thing
and you've got to get their attention in doing something. It's not just about getting in the ring fighting, it's about what you do outside the ring.
That's it. And outside of the ring matters more sometimes than inside. People, and especially outside the gym as well. People want to talk about when they're training in the gym, what do you do outside of the gym? Outside of the gym is the most important.
So when I was on about trying to talk joints or boxing again, fighting him, why didn't you get into his head?
Listen, I was talking to him about it.
Joe!
He's getting called again. Yeah, he's going look. He doesn't want to.
He develops amnesia. I'm telling you, you need to talk him to fight. Have you seen the side of the
I spoke to him. I said to him, "Do you want to fight again?" He said he's got something coming up. He's changed. He's got a music career that's about to come up, and it's going to take up a lot of his time. And he wants to focus on the sport and take it seriously if he's going to do it, which is fair.
Yeah. So I think the problem is that he's very intense, a very straight shooter. So if he's committing himself to something,
he's committed. That is
so,
exactly.
And boxing is a thankless task because you can give your heart and soul for 12 weeks to box and kill yourself for 6 minutes for 6 rounds.
Right.
So and it consumes everything, relationships, everything you're doing. So it's a bit hard. Whoops. So it's a bit hard.
Good throw. I saw that. See, you still got a few things. in the locker.
Yeah. So it's a bit hard. So I can kind of understand it, man. But I'm just trying to talk him into it. You should do it. You're the man.
I'm not. Listen, the only person I'm talking into fighting is myself. That's it. I'm fighting. I'm talking myself.
I'm surprised actually
that
none of the poor boys want to do something with you.
Oh no.
I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
I'm surprised.
All right. What would they get out of a
fighting
fight?
you?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you got to make them think that they could deal with you.
Yeah, see, but I'm not into all of that. I don't really play with the games. I don't really do with the games.
But that's what it's. Gamesmanship is everything.
No, I get you. But we've got to play the game a little bit.
No, but in this game, you can't wear your heart on your sleeve because if you do, you get your heart broken. Because people like me or that will talk you to the point where your backs.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want. So you can't take this too serious. It's a job. When you're away from the job, you're who you are at home. When I go and see my mum, she lives down the road. Every time I go down there, she's sending me to the shop still for bread. I'm 54 years old, man.
Certain things
she said, Jenny, go to the shop and get me some bread. Don't forget the red milk. I'm like, all right, mum.
Yeah, you're never too old to run a few errands. You're never too old to run a few chores.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know.
So what I'm saying is, you away from this, you got to be cool. You got to this is part of the job.
I think I just want my story to be more traditional. I don't necessarily want to have professional boxing matches fighting YouTubers. That's not really what I want. I want to do it properly.
Tell me the path. If you can conceive up there, you can achieve it. Tell me the path.
The plan, honestly, is to not rush, take my time, fight opponents that test me and force me to use new skills every time. I don't want to fight people that I can just knock over and I'm not practicing the skills that I'm using in the gym.
I get that.
I want to have those opponents, and I'm 24, so I'll mature, and we'll know when the time is right to take over.
Are we going to see you on Boxer? On a box?
Who knows? I've got some options right now.
Options you're on the Sky Mike, you still be on the boxing side. Yo!
Gotta just look at some things, and,
look at a few things. I've got options.
Look at a few things, check some things over, and if everything makes sense, which, it seems like it can, then we can do this.
So right now, looking at where you are, do any fighters, cruiserweights that you see, that you think to yourself, you know what? I can do that.
There's a few fighters that I see that I feel like, with me back in the ring and with some experience, I can definitely get you guys. But I don't want to talk too soon. I'm going to perform first. I'm going to show people in the ropes.
I'm going to make lies up.
Yeah.
I'm going to lie and say, I'm going to say, my man told me this and he told me that.
I run a tight ship, Johnny. I run a tight ship. So, no, honestly, I want to get back in the ring and just be active. Yeah. And then the opponents will pop up, and I'll know who scenes right, and I'll know what I want to do at that time. But right now, the focus is get back in the ring, and that is going to happen because I'm injury-free. I'm back in the UK. It's where I won my national titles. It's the country I've represented as amateur. So it's only right I follow through.
How long did you have in the States for?
4 years, 3.5 years.
4 years. Yeah. Well, how old was you when? 18, 19 when you got there?
21 for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Really? So I was back and forth.
Did you have family there, or you just thought, I'm gone?
So my granddad does live over there. Shout out to my granddad, but I didn't see him. He was on the opposite sides.
So you was on the West Coast?
Yeah, I was on the West Coast. I was in Vegas. I was actually out in Vegas. So I fought in the Pacquiao Broner on the card. I had a show in Dubai that I fought on as well.
Because you were with the Mayweathers, weren't you?
Yeah, and I had exactly. Oh, Jermaine Brown got the win, people. I don't know if you heard the roar.
I got a bounce.
You got a bounce. Listen, we're going to be
to
talking all day. People are getting bored of us, yeah? All right.
Peace.
In a bit. Jermaine Brown gets the win by decision. And it was a close fight. It was a good performance, but it was a close fight. It was back and forth. But he got the win. And he can move into the next stage of his career now. Ebony Jones is going to be boxing. I really want to see that one. That's going to be interesting because she's been out for some time and she's going to want to be making a statement tonight. So that's going to be good. What's going on?
You're back. We're back in the game, mate.
How you doing?
Doing well. That was an interesting fight. Back and forward.
Back and forth.
Both of them going to be knackered.
Like, it was, Ebony hitting the pads. No, that was a great fight. It was good to see the guys in there. No one quit.
Yeah.
There was no quitting either guy.
Yeah.
They both had their game plans. They both were throwing a ton of punches. I'm happy with it.
Fair play.
The night was heating up.
Yeah, no, mate.
Heating up. It was also a bit of a start where people think, okay, the main event ain't even here, so should we even be here? But there's been some good fights.
Yeah.
There's been some good fights, and we've shown that people should still tune in to watch Sky Boxing because they're going to get some entertainment.
Yeah, I think when you're getting the crowd, like, obviously they're proper filling in now, so the fighters are feeding off that energy. Do you think, like, when obviously, you know, lockdown was happening and these fighters had to fight behind closed doors almost, did that have a big effect in those sort of deeper rounds when it's, you know, you're getting tired, like these guys were? Digging deep, is it a lot harder, would you say?
I think for sure, if you got like thousands of people like charging, saying, come on man, do this, and spurring you on, as much as you're tired, you got another energy to grab off and fight off. But then if you've got silence and you can just hear the punches landing and your breath, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. But I don't know, how do you think it would have been fighting JJ without a crowd?
Better.
Yeah,
because it would have been like me in the gym. The crowd distracted me.
If you fought during the pandemic, would
no, but it's like
if you fought during the pandemic, you think it would have made a big difference?
Well, it's because I guess, like, obviously fighters that I guess across every sport, either the crowd brings you up or it's a distraction. It's like a lot to take in, and obviously for me, I think if it was just empty, it would have been like
less nerves, less of
more of it's just me and you here, mate.
Right.
Let's go.
And then you can focus more, and you don't have to worry about the whole energy of it. But that makes sense. Fighting in the pandemic, I didn't do without a crowd. I had my last fight was just before we ended up doing no crowds, but I'm glad I missed it. And I'm glad that when I'm back in there, it'll be with a crowd again. Yeah. Because I can't wait to box in front of the UK audience.
Just being here and hearing that crowd right now, hearing them roar.
Yeah, because I know this is what I'm used to hearing. This is what I'm used to being a part of. So now knowing I'm gonna do my ring walk to this energy, this is the energy I want. I'm glad I'm back here. You know what I mean? So,
do you pick your ring walk music like each fight by fight, or do you have
fight by fight? You know what? There's too many bangers, bro. There's too many bangers.
Yeah.
Right now, what would you say is your top gym song? What are you banging in the gym?
Top
probably
gym
your own
song.
Playlist. You probably got your own bangers you put together.
See, I'm into like tech house, right? So there's a song that's called "Lights Go Out."
Let's go.
Don't know who it's got by, but it's one of them ones where you probably shouldn't be in the gym to it. You should be like in a rave to it.
Okay.
But those sort of tunes,
so you're
like
going super energy.
Yeah.
We're not going standard energy. We're going.
Yeah. It's either that or it's got to be some sort of like drizzy. Like Money in the Grave always gets me. But I need to go interview Jermaine now, so I'll catch you in a bit, bro.
Always working in a bit.
One of them was right. See you in a bit.
Go. All right, in a bit, G. Okay, couple questions just came in. I'm gonna take a seat quick. Shout out to my camera guy right now, Alpha as well, doing his thing, making me look fresh. Let me move this way a little bit. There we go. Yeah, shout out to Alpha doing his thing. When I move, he moves. Look. See that? Cold. That's what I'm talking about. Could Viddal knock out Johnny? Says Rick. Well, why are you saying things like that? Me and Johnny, we just made a friendship. Now you guys want to ruin it by talking about me knocking him out. Like, we're not doing that, okay? We're not going to do that. The Superback Tour says, who was Johnny's favourite sparring partner? Oh, man. I should have asked him that question while he was here. When he circles back round, we'll get the question out. I'm looking at the live chat comments right now. A bag of chips and mushy peas someone likes to eat whilst they're watching boxing. It's very interesting to know what people want to eat when they're watching boxing. To me anyway, and since I'm here, I'm telling you guys and sharing it with you. Pizza and nacho chips from Pizza Hut. Cool. We're going in on a mad thing on that one. You know the pizza's heavy on the stomach, but we like it. We always have to get a slice now and again. Let's see what else is going on. Can you see what we write? Someone else, can you see what we write? Yes, I can. I'm reading it now. Let's see what else we got. People said I'm getting some hate. That's normal, man. You know, that boxer, I don't believe he can since he got into his career. Cool. My favorite boxer right now. Last question I'm gonna answer as Ebony Jones walks to the ring. I don't know. Who's my favorite boxer right now? Who'd be my favorite boxer? I gotta think this one through. People, you know what? Oh, look, Ebony's walking to the ring. I have to think on that one. I actually have to think on that one. Because I watch a lot of old boxing. So I got a lot of like favorite fighters from like back then. But then today, I'm not really sure. Ebony Jones walking to the ring. She got the cowgirl hat on. And I'm sure she can't wait to let her hands go. She used to be aggressive back in the day when we was on the GB camps. And she was letting her hands go then, so hopefully she does the same thing. The same thing now. Well, she's got a height advantage over Ebony, that's for sure. I'm trying to knock this off. Professional debut today for Ebony from Portsmouth. Let's go. I want to see her do her thing. She's been inactive for a little bit, and I can relate to any fighter that's been inactive for a little bit now, because I know how it feels. So I want her to come back with a bang, just like I will. She's looking ready. Abs are popping through as well. Got more abs than me. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. That's it. Trying to connect this one. Oh. She came out how I expected her to. That's alright, go. How you doing? You good? Yeah, I know, how you doing? You good? What's up, man? See, we're here, we're live. We're seeing everyone walk through. Oh. We're going in. She got to settle down, let them nerves pass. You know, how when you're nervous, you're all tense. You're letting banks fly. You want to, settle down a little bit. Woo! Ebony's got that low center of gravity as well. So when she's coming into attack, it's hard to stop it. She's coming in, she's crouching, she's swinging up high. Ooh. Shots landing, coming through right now. Head movement's good. She's settled a little bit more now. You can see that already. She's settled a little bit more. Ooh, came over the top again. Good shot. Over the top again. Maybe she can follow with the left hook afterwards, because she landed the overhand a couple times now. Maybe she can follow up with that left hook. Ooh, again. But again as well, she's landing that right hand clean. This is good. She'll be happy with this. She hasn't been in the ring for a while and she's landing clean. She looks like she's found her range already. So this is good. Ooh, she don't want to get caught when she's coming in though. She wants to be able to defend as she's coming in and then let the shots go. Told you the interviews are coming all night and we're in. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. You know, I want to embrace you, but I don't want to get the sweat. I don't want to get the sweat on right now.
Got the silk
and
shirt
I tried to go for a natural. How was the fight, man? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The fight was amazing. Good. This is what I expected. So he worked on work rate, worked to make sure I was fit, because I knew he was going to keep coming. He's always on the front foot. He knew he was going to make me work. So he was just prepared.
And I could see a lot of inside work as well. He's getting a lot of body shots going in on the inside, a lot of flurries underneath. Very eye-catching to the judges. Do you think like that? Things like that make a difference when you're in a fight that's a bit back and forth for a little bit? Does that stretch you ahead of the other guy?
Yeah, 100%. Because when he's close in, I had to work. You know, I'm down there. I feel like I just have to make something of it. I'm down in between. It's open there. I should take the opportunity.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this question because you got the win.
Yeah.
The business is done. What's the first thing you're gonna eat tonight? Be honest. You won. You deserve at least one cheat meal. Yeah. What are you gonna eat tonight?
Boy, whatever's available right now. Whatever's available.
Is there anything else out here?
But me, I'm a big fan of ice cream. That's my thing. You know what I mean? So
then what by itself or with something?
With like waffles, you know, like cream.
Okay, yeah, alright. So you're definitely gonna get a little cream. Yeah. Alright, cool. That makes sense. But listen, congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
Love for jumping on the stream, and hopefully see you back in the ring soon, man.
Definitely, man. Thank you.
Love, bro. In a bit.
Thank you.
See these headphones here? Someone needs to make a compilation video of me messing around with these headphones. Someone's gonna make a compilation vid like, but I already doesn't know how to use headphones. I'm not really helping myself right now, but it is what it is. We're live. We're live. Things happen. I think I'm going to take a break shortly, just get a juice, and then get ready for the main event, and, just enjoy the rest of my night here. It's my first night here, so I'm happy. I think I'm coping with it quite well, and I'm happy. Getting back into the action right now. 35 seconds into in round 2. You can see Ebony, what Ebony's doing right now. She's using her disadvantage, which should be her height, to her advantage, because she's cutting the distance down. She's in and out of range, and she's coming over the punches. Anyone that's taller than you has to punch down to you. As the punches are coming down, she's coming over, and she's hitting the target. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, she's going over. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's happening. And it's another round for Ebony. And she just needs to maybe work the body a little bit more. I want to see a little bit more body work. She's hitting the shot over the top. Maybe shots are going underneath. Break the tree from the bottom. That's what we're about. Breaking the tree from the bottom. But very good. She's doing well and she's winning clearly. And this is what she's going to want. I'm going to take a little seat now. There we go. How you feeling, Rums? You know what? Come on, man. Come on the stream. Come on the stream. He's not. He's good. He said he's not coming on the stream. So he's the man behind the camera. He's not the man in front of the camera. He remains the guy behind the camera. Mystery man. Until you watch the new series that we got coming. But that's fine. Round 3. Come over the top again. She's coming back with the hook now. That's what I was saying before. She's landing the overhand. She should come back with the hook. And she just came back with the hook and it landed there. So let's see if she noticed it works and continues to implement that in her game. Ooh, and she did. She even doubled it. Ooh, she's coming back. Both hand, two-handed attacks. She's on the feet, in and out as well. This is a good performance from Ebony. It's good to see her back in the ring, for real. Nice. And I feel like women's boxing is definitely progressing. It's definitely progressing. There's a chance for you to see it more often now as well. Got Caroline Dubois, who you're going to see on Sky. You got Ebony that's going to be here. Savannah Marshall that's going to be on here. And it's great talent. It's great talent. They're people that can actually fight. And for a long time, it was a big gap between, okay, one comes along and we think they're extraordinary, but we're not really sure about the rest. We got talent across now. Various weights as well. So great plays. And it's good to see her on the show, putting in a performance. Again, proving that women's boxing is something that you should tune into. Great head movement just there as well. 30 seconds left in round 3. And it's good to see. Good feint. Ooh. She's good and caught on the way in there. She's got to keep those hands tight. Keep those hands tight when you move the head. That's alright. That's another round in the books. And another round that Ebony Jones has won. Let me go back. See if there's any questions on here. Okay, cool, Ron. Cool. Alright, fair. Cool. I'm looking now at the live chat again. See what's going on. Ooh, that's a new camera angle. See, that camera angle looks like you're really in the corner. They put a camera on one of the coaching team. It's interesting. I like that. Different perspective. There you go. Nearly. There we go. I did it. I'm telling you, that compilation video is coming. That compilation video, that's definitely en route. It's gonna be me messing around with these. Bit big with the right hand there. Ooh. Nice. 1-2 down the middle again. Right. And we're here. Told you the interviews are rolling in. We've got Anthony Ogogo here. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, mate. Thank you. Very good. Very good.
Enjoying the show?
I am very much so.
Yeah. What do you think? What performances have impressed you so far tonight?
The previous fight impressed me. The super middleweights. English. That was a good fight. Yeah, no, it's my first fight. It's my first time back at the boxing in like 2 years.
Oh wow!
Because when I retired from boxing, I was.
What made you say tonight? I'm stepping back out. It's time for me to.
The fact that it's the Wasserman Boxing Show, and I was Wasserman Boxing for the first 3 years. Like boxing, and I say this no arrogance at all. It's fact. Like I was Wasserman Boxing for 3 years, and then we signed George Groves and 1 or 2 others, and now we've grown to have like a co-promotion on Sky Sports.
So you've seen the progression,
man,
and you've seen the place that where they started and got to.
Exactly,
now.
And Dean Baker, the supremo behind Wasserman Boxing. He is my agent and my boxing manager.
Okay,
and he asked me to come and support. So that's why I'm here. But it's nice, man. It's nice to be back. I've missed this.
And how you been keeping? What's coming up for you?
Well, I'm a wrestler now.
Yeah, I know.
Wrestler now. So I'm heading back to the US on Wednesday and getting back into my career. So I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself.
And what's the goal within that realm? Because you achieved a lot when you were boxing, or what do you want to achieve in the professional wrestling?
I want to pick up where I left off in boxing. Because of my eye injury, I had to retire. I couldn't win a world title, which I was good enough. I had the ability, had the determination. But unfortunately, bad things happen in life. I got punched in the eye and had to retire, and you got to kind of get back up and crack on. And I want to win that world title in wrestling that I didn't win in boxing. So that's what I'm working towards. And I've got a long way to go, but I'm working hard, and I'm sure one day I'll achieve it. And
would you say what is harder so far? What have you found harder, the boxing training or the professional wrestling?
That's a tough one. Listen, boxing you get
different, but I know they're both
hard.
mate,
very different, very, very hard. Listen, I mean, if I had to gun to head, boxing because you're getting punched in the head, you know, and but listen, wrestling is just a smidgen behind. I mean, I've had 4 matches in wrestling. I've already dislocated my ribs. I've already sprained every muscle, every bone in your body. It's hard, man. It's really, really hard.
But your ribs.
Yeah, mate, brutal. And I had to wrestle the next day and the next week. So the tough thing about
putting your body through it, man. You're still going through it.
And, you get. I was very unlucky with boxing because I had a lot of injuries. But normally in boxing, you're going to get a hand injury, maybe a nose injury, maybe a broken rib. It's the most injuries in boxing, you're going to get. In wrestling, it could be anything. You could break your finger to break your neck, could be paralysed. It's anything in between.
An array
it could be anything,
injuries that can,
that
can get you.
So
no, it's good to hear you doing your thing. It's
Thank
good
you,
to
man.
hear
Thank you.
and see you back in the boxing. I'm glad it's a Sky show that you come to say, you know what, it's been 2 years, but I'm back. You've seen the company grow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good to have you on the stream, man. Good luck with your future, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
There we go. So we had Anthony Ogogo there, as we know, an Olympian, a bronze medalist as well in 2008, I believe. 2008 now. So a little while ago, unfortunately, professional career, boxing career came to an end, and now he's in professional wrestling, and you can hear he is battering his body. So we hope he's good, and hopefully he has a physio half as good as mine, because he's doing a lot, and that sounds like a lot of pain. Let me take my seat until the next person walks by, and we're going to grab them and interview them too. And let's get back into the action. Oh. No. I missed that round. It's doing other things. But I'm going to catch the last round now. Ebony, the pattern of the fight seems to be pretty much the same. Ebony's getting in range, she's landing the shots. Some are falling, some are a bit big. And then she's getting caught with a few shots when she's coming in. Just the hand positioning could be a bit tighter. But she's still winning. She's still landing the telling punches. And I think she should be happy that she's back in the ring, getting these rounds in, as we saw with Richard as well. Similar thing. Just get back in the ring and get them rounds in. And that's important. But I really like this new camera Sky are using. But I think they're putting a camera on the coach, so you can really see the fighter in the corner from like a different perspective. I like that. That is nice. Nice. 6th and final round. And she's still fit, just like back in the day. She was an engine. She was an engine. She'd keep going, and it seems to be the same now. Still keeping the intensity and moving on the legs, moving on the feet. But it's all experience, all timing. Ooh, she came back with a hook. That was nice. Clipped her there with a hook. Ooh. This is how I actually watch boxing as well. I make all these little sound effects when I'm watching boxing. Like any shot that I think hurts, or it looks like it hurts, or I know hurts because I've been hit pretty much the same, I make these little noises. So don't think I'm weird or anything. That's just what I do. And you're watching along with me, so you're gonna see what I do when I watch boxing. last minute of the fight. Overhand came and the left hook followed. It was a bit big, so it didn't have the knockout power. But she's fighting back. This is good. See who's walking around there. See if I see anyone. No. Ooh, good right hand. Good right hand there on the eye. That's it. Oh, it seems like as this fight could do with a couple more rounds, because the tide of the fight over the time has become more competitive. It's been a good fight. Maybe over a 10-round fight, this could be even more of a spectacle. But for the 6th round that is today, it's been action-packed. It's been another good fight. We've got 2 back-to-back fights in a row now that have good action. And we still got David Avanesyan to come versus Liam Taylor. And the way David Avanesyan fights, you're going to see pressure. She's back. And it'd be fair to say that she won that fight. Nope. I'm trying to see if I can get this live chat going again. The connection's a bit mad. Jeez, I've got my little Instagram notifications coming through. Another approval of the shirt from one of the friends, which is good. Main event is coming soon. Oh, Ebony's crying. Yeah, it's emotional, especially when she come back. She put a lot of work into it as well, I can imagine. So when her hand gets raised there, I expect to see emotion. 59, 55. Look at that. And she got her fan base. She's got a crowd that will come out to watch her, because I just heard everyone on the other side of that curtain. So, nice. She'll be back in the ring again soon as well, staying active, for sure. Good stuff. Well done, Ebony. Happy for you. On to the next. On to the next. Everybody. I think I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't know if it's coming. You know when you get a sneeze and they don't, it's like there, and you think it's gonna come out, but then it doesn't. That's how I feel right now. It's just right there, but I think it's gone now. Savannah Marshall, I was just telling you about female women's boxing being the thing now that is really popping off. And we're here October 16th. You've got Savannah Marshall fighting Lolita Zaya, which is going to be mad, because again, people forget she's a WBO world champion. She's quality. She's going to be delivering. So I will watch that one. Oh, yeah, good. Just checking on the team. The team is just checking on me. They're checking I'm okay. I think I'm going to need a toilet break. I think I'm going to need a toilet break. So I'm going to probably drop the mic. You're going to look at the screen for a little bit. I won't be here. I'm going to sort myself out. Then I'll be back in time for the main event. David Avanesyan versus Liam Taylor. Just bear with me 1 second. Yeah.
Sky Sports, where's my contract? Right, so you lot, what do we think of that one? Obviously, Army is where this lady sort of like learnt her craft. I mean, to come out there in front of how many we got here? 20,000 it's got to be nearly. It must be nerve-wracking. We obviously saw her come out very quickly, throw a lot early on. Did she burn out? You know what I mean? Because it's easy to, when you've got all your family and friends and like a large portion of that crowd are her family and friends, like it can get a lot, you know, get on top of you, a lot of adrenaline, and you can, you know, expend too much too early. But look, great performance, great win. On to the next one. And I believe we're edging ever closer to our main event, which unfortunately was not the Eubank one, but the show goes on. And I think that's what's really good about this sport. Like, no matter what, we adapt, we move, we keep things going. So, I don't know how Viddal's kept this up for about 2 hours now. Kind of just talking to yourself. But let us know in the comments. Obviously, this team are going to be firing your comments over to us. Me and obviously Viddal when he comes back. So, we'll have some fun with it. But, yeah, it's just good to be back in the crowd, back and seeing boxing in real life, I think, more than anything. Good bit of waffling. As you can see, Cole Froch and George Groves. I've got to think, like, surely, and I don't know if those of you that saw when they had their grudge fight, these boxers that have big, like, rivalries, how can they just go back to being, like, best mates? Do you know what I mean? Like, how can they just now go back to standing next to each other and there be none of that bad blood still remaining? Maybe you can just squash it all in the ring, but for me, standing next to him like that, you've got to think, surely, are they thinking, oh, if we did it now, things might be different? I know obviously George Groves maybe not be in fighting shape right now, but I'd like to see that one again. So let us know if you want to see Cole Froch versus George Groves. Let us know in the comments, and we'll see what we can do here at Sky Sports. Is Ebony coming? Got to go interview her in a minute. But let us know any fights that you want to see happen. Obviously, this goes directly to the people at Sky Sports and Boxer. They're all hearing everything you're saying and putting in the comments. So, what are some fights that you feel like make sense for 2020, or the big Christmas cracker? Because obviously, I'm sure they've got a big event planned where they want to put on a Christmas show. So, who makes sense? Because I definitely want to see Eubank. He's got a fight, isn't he? Surely after tonight. But who should he go against? I think that's the main thing. And yeah, any big fights that you want to see lined up, coming up. Let's see what the cameraman thinks. Who does cameraman reckon he wants? He wants the director in a charity white collar match. I think we should make that one happen first, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, your man Viddal is now coming back, taking the throne, and I'll go interview Ebony Jones. So over and out. Here he's back, the king, Viddal Riley. What's he doing now? Oh, he's sorting out his mic. Who do we want to see Viddal against? Would Viddal go against Jake Paul? Would Viddal go against Tommy Fury? Which one would you want to see more? Well, that's an interesting one. Viddal, would you face Tommy?
Say again?
Would you face Tommy Fury?
No, I'm not interested in that. Do you know
Really?
what I mean? Obviously, if the peas... This is
Oh yeah.
There we go. Show.
Oh wait, I got to get my... There we go.
Thanks for holding it down.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
But
Viddal, you're waffling for so long, though. It's hard.
It's not my intention. I can't lie. It's not my intention to fight Tommy Fury. But I'll be honest. If it made sense and the peas were super crazy, then obviously, you know what I mean, we'll make it happen. But it's not on my to-do list.
Jake Paul.
Not on my to-do list. This is the thing. I know it makes sense because I come from the world. And that's how they know me to be. But I promise you, I only wanted to be a part of that community, to coach the community, not to fight anyone there. Like, but I'm a prize fighter, as Floyd says. I'm a prize fighter, and if there's a big enough prize, then why not? But
fair enough, makes sense. What would you guys do at home? Like, how much does legacy and integrity mean to boxers over money?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I want my career to be something that's remembered in a more traditional way.
Yeah.
But it started that way, rather than, oh yeah, I coach and now I'm fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And now I'm fighting Logan Paul. Like, I don't want to be remembered for that guy. I don't really want that as part of my story. So you got to weigh up finances and what you want to be known as. As well. You can't just fall into anything for the peas. You know what I mean?
Facts. And I think that's the thing. It's easy to, I mean, whatever career you're in, you know, you may start and feel like, oh yeah, I want to make sure everything I do is legacy. But some fighters, obviously we've seen, you know, Jake Paul come out and say about Dana White, doesn't pay enough and things like that. And sometimes that is the option, you know, at the end of the day, it's a job. It's to make money.
The job is a job. It's to make money, and it depends on your life situation, I guess, the decisions you make, how desperate you may be, or you know, it can influence your decision. I don't feel like I'm in a position where I'm like, all right, I need to fight Jake Paul, man, otherwise I'm gonna have no cereal tomorrow. Like, I don't feel like that. So I'm just more focusing on keeping my reputation intact in the traditional world of boxing and staying connected to the community through my channel and through working with people in the community too. That's really what I'd like to do, and kind of keep the two separate and not really cross them more than me reacting to it.
It makes sense, right? As in, like, that allows you to put in your like pundit skills, show what you're doing there, crossing over to the YouTube world. So it's like you're crushing both sides.
How are you finding it tonight, bro?
Tonight, mate,
you finding it?
Fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, to be able to come here, waffle with some like fighters and just like, obviously I haven't been out there like they have, you know what I mean? Like, and to have the opportunity to stand here and talk to these guys after they've just been out to war. Oh mate, it's an honour, and you know, enjoying the fights themselves. I get to go in to the venue to watch the fight, and then come back here and have that chat. Like, this ain't work for me. This is fun.
This is and I think I see you having fun as well. I can tell that. I feel like this is a good element. It's a good place for you to be. And yeah, man, we're both here. You right there. I'm just here. We're living life, enjoying it. Interviews, meeting Savage Dan we've had here, and me, Gogo. We've had yourself. We've had Johnny Nelson. First live stream, and not too bad. The guest list is not too bad. So,
are you likely to get different guests on? Like, because I think what would be sick is, imagine you had like Skepta with you one week, then like someone from the movie world one week, and then, do you know what I mean?
It's the first episode. It's the pilot. So, you know, we go back to the idea board and we say, you know what, let's try and get this to work. Let's try and get that to work. But
that's copyrighted, by the way, Sky Sports. Joe Weller needs a big payout if that happens.
Listen. That's the thing, we want to see how it goes. It's a work in progress, and it's live for the people to see at home. I want them to know it's authentic. This isn't just, you know, oh yeah, come on man, just say these lines. Like, this is authentic, or something that we want to work and build on getting bigger. And by the time you watch the first episode to the 5th to the 6th, you can say, nah, the different ideas every week. So I'm excited, man. And maybe we can get you as a guest on the show.
Well, that's the thing, like, I was just thinking,
permanently, you know, like, to walk off, do your own thing, come back, use my camera, walk over again.
Well, it's the thing. So a bit of perspective. So my interviewing booth is just next to Viddal's. So, and I feel like, obviously, because Boxer and Sky Sports are now in this partnership, I feel like this is going to be the setup wherever we go. Like, I feel like, so it's almost like it makes natural sense.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this question. Who's your favorite female boxer? You just saw Ebony Jones.
No, I know.
Caroline Dubois.
So for me, the Liverpudlian lady Jones.
Yeah.
She was like, her personality, like, such a warrior, so down to earth. I thought, like, I remember seeing her fight at Fight Camp, Eddie Hearn's Fight Camp, and it was just such a warrior. She was great. I really liked her. Obviously, Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor. Battle.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, that was one of the best fights I've seen. We're not even going to say, best fight for whatever reason. They're genuinely one of the best fights I've seen. The styles Joe perfectly. That's the fight I want to see again. That's
totally.
A good choice, Joe. That's a good choice,
no. I really like that one. And then obviously, Katie Taylor, you know, such a powerhouse, so focused. Like, when you hear her in interviews and just see her fight, cold, brutal. Like, it's so good to see.
Action.
And
that's what we want to see. I just got a message here from my barber, actually. He's asked me how I got into boxing. Don't ask me those questions, but thank you for the trim. I'm looking a little bit fresh today. We all know I've got these issues, but thank you for pulling me through. Just the barber, thank you. But how did I get into boxing? My dad used to box, and then he stopped doing it, and I started doing it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that me or you?
I think that's my headphones.
That's your headphones, But
I don't know how to turn these. I don't know how to turn it down properly.
Well, Judge.
I'm still trying to work out.
Because it's a thing. It's a weird one. Like, normally, Like, would you say that the younger you get into boxing, the more you got a chance, or like obviously AJ came in at 18, you know, is that a big disadvantage?
I think in order to be a true, you know, scientist, you know, to be good at the sweet science and to really break it down and understand it, you have to start from early. Because if you start too late and you progress, chances are you're going to fall into a deep end really quickly before you actually giving yourself the time to learn some of the most important things. So I think you definitely get an advantage starting younger. But yeah, as we've seen, it doesn't really matter. If you dedicate and put yourself forward, then you can get as far as AJ's got in only 13 years of boxing.
I mean, on that topic, obviously we saw Campbell Hatton recently at the AJ undercard.
Yes,
now,
we did.
Obviously,
it wasn't the best performance.
Some would say he out and out lost that. There's no way he won that.
Yeah.
Seemed a bit out of his depth. Now, what is the reason that he has been rushed into, well, according to some people, rushed into a professional boxing career rather than, you know, taking time in the amateur?
He's got big shoes to fill.
Right.
Because no matter how much you want to shape it, he's going to be compared to his dad. That's a big responsibility, a big reputation, and you want to, you know, give him those platforms to display his skills. But then you also got to do what's best for him. You know, realize that he's not Ricky, he is Campbell, and he might need a different path to what his dad had. And just because his dad achieved what he did doesn't mean you're ready per se for these massive shows. But he's still there, he's still doing it. He's shown great toughness the other day, despite it not being one of his best performances. He took a lot of punches that didn't really move him, and that's a good thing to know later down the line, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
If you can take a punch.
Because how much would you say that experience of being in that situation, and obviously 70,000 people, and Anthony Joshua undercard, how much is that more valuable than, say, like 5 more amateur fights? Do you know what I mean? Is it getting used to the environment? You know, is that a big factor?
I guess in different ways. I guess it gets used to him being in a big crowd. It gets used to him fighting in front of a stadium audience. So it builds him, if later in his career he has those fights, he's been doing it. But in terms of learning the science of it without being heavily criticized, it'd be better to have those 5 amateur fights. Because then at least he could learn and no one be there watching to say, oh, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. It'd just be learning in the background. So yin and yang, positive, negative, but we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. I mean, that whole card, I was like, I remember just sitting there thinking everyone must be really thinking, I need to take this opportunity.
Yeah.
I need to, I mean, there was
because it's a big opportunity.
Yeah.
You know that. It's a massive opportunity, and it's one of those ones that don't always come round.
Right.
And you don't know when it will come round again. So you see it, you have to take it. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's just good. I'm actually really just taking in everything today. I want to go out to the other side of the curtain because I actually haven't been out there.
Have you not been out there yet?
I haven't been out there.
Oh, mate.
I've been here grinding, bro. I've been out here
the fighters
keeping the people entertained.
Wait, the fighters ever, before a fight...
I see the fighters walking, and then they go to the other side of the curtain, so I need to...
But do the fighters themselves ever go out into the crowd and sit in the stands before a fight?
I used to.
Because I think I'd love to do that.
I used to. I like to see it when it's empty, and I think you're going to be needed.
Oh, all right.
Knees out.
Over and out. Nice one.
Bro, in a bit, love. Alright, I'm going on the hunt again for these headphones. There we go. Alright. Oh. Irons, this is a mad thing. Alright, here we go. I'm back. I'm actually back. David Avanesyan is on his ring walk right now. He's intense. He gets straight to business, and I'm very interested to see how he performs tonight. I'm very excited to see. This is the main event, and yeah, as Adam said, we've seen him dismantle Josh Kelly. Showed mad strength in that fight, and he showed a lot of intense pressure, forward pressure. He's swinging, he's punching, he's fit, he keeps going, and I'm sure we're going to see some of that tonight. If his opponent, if Liam Taylor doesn't have the cardio and doesn't have a tank, it's going to be a bit of a problem. It's going to be a little bit of a problem for sure, because he don't stop coming. Is that perfect, Arthur? Yeah, 30. See that? I'm in the right place now on camera. My bad. Main event time. I hope everyone's been enjoying the live stream. As I said, it is my first live stream, so you know, we're getting used to a few things. I see this wire here as well. I'm really trying to tuck it in. Maybe I'll sit like this. Let's see if there's anything happening in the live chat right now. Okay. Ooh. We got predictions. We got a question, a good question, a relevant question, a prediction for tonight's main event. I'm definitely going with David Avanesyan, and I think he'll win. You hear the crowd going crazy. Liam Taylor got a fan base out here. That's always good to see. But I'm going with David Avanesyan, and I would say it's like round 5 or 4 or 5. He might be able to get the stoppage. It's cheating if you let the fight start then predict. But I'm going with Avanesyan. Stoppage 6. That's what I'm going with. Avanesyan round 6. Ooh, he's got a support. He's got the fans here too. This is nice. This is good to see. It's always good to see the people come out and support the fighters. Lovely to see. And in the main event, we got 2 fighters that are well supported here, because my foot is shaking from the base of everyone. So yeah, this is good. Let's see how this goes now. Face off. Intense. Focused. Looking each other in the eyes. Touch the gloves. And it's time to battle. Here we go. Ooh, so Liam Taylor started off fast with the straight punches. He's keeping Avanesyan on the outside. He doesn't want to let him inside. Ooh, nice little up-down combination there from Liam Taylor. He started fast, and he started sharp too. He's keeping it long range. Avanesyan's in southpaw stance right now, and he's going to try and focus on cutting the distance down. He switched it orthodox just now as well, so we're seeing a switcher in there, which is good for distance, whether it's going to the opponent or away from the opponent. Ooh, good little uppercut in there from Avanesyan. But Liam Taylor knows what he wants to do. You can see his game plan, and it's definitely to keep David on the outside with nice straight punches like what he's been throwing right now. Good start. Minute down in the first round. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, meaty punches are going in early. This is what we like to see. This is what we like to see. Some meaty punches. Woo! Uppercut there. This is nice. But these are the type of fights everyone tomorrow knows you had a fight. Because they're exchanging leather. They're exchanging leather. Woo! What good. Oh, I said round 6. The way they're fighting, this is going to be over in a couple rounds. Wow. I guess they've had no problems finding their range. They've definitely found their range, and they found their range early. This is good to see. Entertaining stuff. Oh. Avanesyan's starting to get through now. He's looking strong. Like I said, he's strong. Woo! And he's switched now. Ooh! Head and body. And then to the head again. This is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. Off the ropes. Liam Taylor had to come off the ropes. He's back in the center of the ring now. You've got to try to hold the center of the ring. But we know David is strong. And you can see it in his punches. You can see it in the way he fights. This is the main event we needed. This is the main event we needed. We've had fights that are competitive, back and forth. And he's go. And they go. And he's down. Liam Taylor's down. Good shot from David Avanesyan. And you know he's a finisher. He's going to want to go in now and finish the fight. Will he finish the fight? I think he's going to make it back to the stool. I think he'll make it back to the stool. Oh. And he made it back. Woo. Woo. Wow. What a start. For real. Very explosive. This is the main event we needed. Like I said, we've had a couple fights that are back and forth. You know what I mean? We've had a couple fights that are back and forth. We've had fights that have been dominated. And now we're seeing a war. You got everything. Everything in one show we're seeing. And what a shot. What a shot there. I think David could just feel, Avanesyan could feel that these shots ain't going to stop me. Walking through them and blazing them back with his own punches. Very good to see. And I don't know if this will go as far as I thought it was going to go, because we're seeing action. We're seeing a lot of action, and both guys are in range, throwing from early. So let's see how this goes now. Round 2. Ooh. So Taylor's gone back on his game plan, which was to keep it long and box behind the straight punches. But he's getting caught. He's getting caught as Avanesyan gets close, and he's throwing with spite. He's throwing with mean intentions. Oh, and he switches to get power in his punches. He's not set in one stance, and it makes him way more dangerous than if he was only one-sided as a fighter. Taylor looks like he's got himself together. Nice 1-2 there. And he changed it into, oh, beautiful. This is good. This is very good boxing right now. He looks like he's got himself back. And he's making a little adjustment, because what he was doing clearly wasn't working. Nice. Guys, thank you for tuning in to the live stream right now. I'm enjoying it. I feel like I've settled into it. It's the first show. As I said, the first show is not going to be like the second or the third or the fourth. Ooh, punches are coming in. This is it. Oh, right hand over the top. Left hook comes in. And again, and they're scrapping. This is gunslinging. This is actually gunslinging. This is good. This is very entertaining to see. There's a lot of punches coming in right now. No one's showing any quit. Taylor's been down, but he's not showing any quit. But as I was saying, these live streams will change. We're going to improve them all the time. This is just the first ever one that we're doing, and we're going to bring in loads of different things to keep it fresh and keep it new. And to all that are watching right now, thank you for tuning in and being part of the first show, because it's only gonna get bigger. It's action here. Oh, and the referee had to step in there. Wow. There was power in Avanesyan's punches from the beginning. You could see the spite, and you see his trainer there, Carl Greaves, and him celebrate. And that is what you would have wanted, and that's what people would have waited to see as well. Very good performance, powerful performance, and he left a mark there that he should be happy with. He should be very proud of that. Exciting stuff. Good fight, good finish, short space of time. And as I said, this card has had a perfect balance. We've had some fights that have gone the distance, but they haven't been boring. We've had knockouts. We've had a toe-to-toe fight there until the end, which wasn't very long. But we've seen it, and it's been a balanced show. It's given me a lot to talk about. So, lovely. Woo! That was action. Literally, you see Chris Eubank there in the crowd. He's going to be very frustrated because, yeah, he should have been fighting. But he's there and he's still come out to the show and showing support. And that's important. Ooh, we're watching the replay, people. Nice shot over the backhand there. And he's switching simultaneously to get off his attack. So, and I feel like it was just a hard, good shot there. He's just punching at the same time as him and cutting the range down. Ooh, over the top there, left hook short in there. Ooh, this is good shots. Good punches. It was a bit low, even a little return from Taylor, but that last one, I think that was the right stoppage because it was only gonna go one way. Exactly. Yeah. Very good performance, very good performance. Nice. I wonder what's next for him. I wonder what is next for David Avanesyan. I wonder what's next because he literally blew through that fight there and he'll be looking to fight again soon because he didn't take much in that fight just there. Let me go back to the live stream again. And see if there's anything that people got, any questions for me as we're coming to the end here. I want to get some final questions in until next time. Well done. You can hear the crowd, some cheering, some booing. Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. And people will be booing if they were there for Liam Taylor. But come on, man, you got to give it to him. That was a great performance, and he showed crazy power. Crazy power. Oh, we're loading. We're loading. Let's see. Great to watch Avanesyan. He'll win a world title within the next year or two. I believe he can win a world title. I think he can win a world title because he's tough and he's strong. He's strong. You know it's going to be hard to push him back. What else we got? I'm actually having a little flick through. I want to see what the people are saying. Do I think the fight was stopped too quickly? No, I don't think it was. I don't think the fight was stopped too quickly. I feel like it was heading that way. They were exchanging, and David was getting the advantage of every single exchange, and he was hitting with power. So I think it was the right time. I think it was the perfect time. What else we got? What else we got? I'm having a little. Wilder or Fury? People like that question. I'm sticking with Fury. You like milk and sugar in your tea? You know why I like those questions? Because it's like a normal question. It's like you could ask someone that if he was making them tea one day. So, do I like milk and sugar in my tea? Yes, I do. I don't really like black tea. It's not for me. So yeah, milk and sugar works. So decent little question. So these mics, I'm going to say to the guys, please, can I get a different type of mic? Just so I can look more cool. I don't think I look cool playing with these ones, but I'll get used to it. Let's hear what Avanesyan is saying. Okay. Well, I'm back up, guys. Musical cheers.
Yes, sir.
Alright, listen. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. We're not done just yet. We're going to wrap up shortly, but we brought Joe back in. Frequent, familiar face. Gassed to have him here. What do you make of that main event, bro?
Mate, it was a bit mad. Like, obviously,
he's strong.
Yeah. That was the biggest thing. It was like you could hear the thud on the skull, right, echoing around the arena. Stoppage, probably right. I mean, I know, again, obviously, I feel like when a fighter doesn't get put down, they're going to be like, oh, I'm all right.
Yeah,
which obviously Taylor was.
So you're always going to feel that way if you haven't been slept. You want to be able to say you're okay and continue. But every time they were throwing punches at each other, David's punches looked like mine hurt. Yours hurt a little bit, but mine hurt.
Yeah.
And he fought that way and he literally walked through him.
Done
it in 2 rounds as well. So very impressive.
Yeah, so quick. I feel like David was almost like the conductor, and Taylor was the band.
Yeah,
it was David's fight, and I think look,
he did try. He did try and keep him long.
Yeah,
you saw that. His game plan was to stay tight, stay behind the jab, and not get caught. But he was closing range so distant, so quickly, and by the time he was throwing those straight punches, he was getting underneath him, getting over the top of him, letting the punches go, and switching as he's fighting as well. I don't know if you noticed, but he's switching as he's fighting, so he's closing the range so much more quickly by walking almost with his punches. So credit to him.
Do you think
good performance?
So obviously he's beaten Josh Kelly. Is Conor Ben? He's in the same weight, isn't he?
Yeah, same weight.
What do you reckon if they fought right now? What are you saying?
Ooh,
it's a hard one, isn't it?
He's a guy that needs to be kept where he is. You only fight him if you need to. Do you know what I mean? You only fight him if you absolutely have to. Because he's going to inflict pain on you. He's tough. He's intense. And you want to have a good, solid game plan in place for him. That's not one you should rush or just think, okay, let me just wake up tomorrow and fight him. You need to have a strategy. He's beaten, come on, man, he's beaten elite fighters. He's beaten Shane Mosley. He's beaten legends. So there's a force to be reckoned with.
If you were,
he can fight again anytime soon.
If you were coaching a fighter to go against him, what would you be saying?
I'd be saying you better make sure you are super fit. Make sure you are super fit. You cannot be tired with him. You got to be able to move and you got to be able to fight inside. Listen, Joe, it's that time. Is it that time? I don't think it is that time. Oh, okay, cool.
Keep going.
He said whenever we keep going. But what would have liked to see more of tonight? Is there anything that you missed tonight? Is there a crazy ring walk you would have liked to see? Is there anything that you think, you know what, if I could have seen anything else, I would have just added this in?
Heavyweights.
Ooh.
I want it, you know what I mean? Big slobber knocker. No, do you know what I mean? It's like, I think it could have done with a heavyweight fight tonight. But look, it is what it is. More on top of that, it would just be someone that maybe we're all a bit more familiar with, like a Eubank name that we've seen what he's capable of. But look, the guys that put on the show went on and they delivered. Everyone gave 110. I think they were feeding off the crowd, and it was just one of them ones where you're just like, I'm so glad I'm back in an arena watching boxing, the crowd going wild, and we all get to enjoy.
And it's going to heat up. It's only going to get better. Everyone has high expectations. They expect everything to be immediate, whether it's this, whether it's a show. But we know that it will heat up, and we'll get there.
There you go.
Listen, I'm thankful for everyone that tuned in to today's live watch along. It is the first one. They will improve. They will get better. I might and probably will take Joe's idea of getting a guest on week by week, but we'll see, honestly. And we want you to comment and we want you to feedback what you think can be added, because at the end of the day, it's for you guys at home. So let me know. I've enjoyed it. It's been 3 solid hours. I've got no sweat patches under my armpits, which means that this nice shirt will last to live another day. Stay in the gym, doing what you're doing. Everyone told you that you're looking wham today, and I agree. And I think if we ain't signing out now, we're signing out now.